you guys aren't.
Live. For real, like if
I heard level like 9.
5. Don't you fucking push it.
Don't push what now?
Don't push fucking it. I don't know what it is, but don't push it. Steven,
I don't know. I
are you
kind of
ready?
want to push it now.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. I get out of the way. Here we go. Captain's log. Start date October 18, 28,007.
Is that the date?
That's the actual
Yeah,
date.
28,075.
Oh my god, I've been alive for that long.
75 or 28,007? You said 7.
No, you've been alive for like 500 years of that.
Okay.
Oh, it's start date 18, 28, 75. Let me make some corrections here. Beep, 75. Okay. Oh my god. Snap, snap, snap. I summon Lady Crow. She is gorgeous as she is deadly. Her gaze and posture says, I will kill you, bug. Shivers. I wonder if I could get Crow summoning flare again. I need to ask her. Dread vanish with Mr. Green. Pretty sure Dread has diarrhea from knowing Lady Crow is here. I mean, who wouldn't? It's a normal reaction of meeting a legendary / villain in the flesh. She gave us some options on her payment for helping us with our little problem. She gets both space jammers with everything, including the cannons, the hull, and whatever else she can use to destroy things. We get to keep small items and whatnot. I don't really want small items. I'm gonna go with her. Mr. Grimm and some new guy joined us. I kept asking if we were leaving Dread behind, but no one answered. Hopefully this new guy is good at killing stuff, just like Dread was. I will miss him though. Lady Crow asked us to group up, because she was gonna teleport us straight into the enemy ship. She said hold tight, and I grabbed her leg as quick as I could. I felt so much magic from her that I wanted it. I wanted to lick it. Bite it? But she would kill me. So I didn't. As soon as we arrived, we got greeted by 2 enemy sorcerers. They were sorcerers, right? Or wizards?
Yes. One was a wizard. The other one was a fighter.
We were by 2 enemies, sorcerer and a fighter. And oh well, chaos started, of course. We all started blasting, but I get the worst, taking a bullet to my gut. Ugh. Then his fade to black. Kelly?
Little Ellie, this isn't your time.
Mom, is that you? Where the hell are you? I found the book that you and Dad were looking for years.
Little Ellie, there is magic in you that will rival anyone. That book is to help you control it.
Well, why did you leave me? Your only daughter here in this forsaken cosmos. Whatever. Lady Crow is here. I guess she could teach me. She could give me strength.
My Ellie, with great power comes great
Hell
responsibility.
to the no, you old hag. I want no power with no. No, hold up. I want power with no responsibilities.
Hey.
I will find you, Dad, and the damn book, and you will bake me all the birthday cakes you all miss.
Ellie, remember your name and where your heart truly lies.
I remember my name. Elerina Rina Zúñiga Holguín del Sol Luna Estrella Ramírez. Mom.
I'm never repeating that.
Hope the
Also-
DM is taking notes.
Also, Mom, I think he found me and knows where the book is at. I'm scared. And I think I got this group in danger. Mom, Dad, give me strength. Ouch, that hurts! I hate guns. From the bottom of the stairs, all I hear is guns being fired, swords crashing, and meat being ripped apart. I lost so much blood, good thing Dread ain't here with us. Or else all I will hear is blood. 1 slurp. 2 slurp. 3 slurp. Oh, I'm full. I go, As the battle rages on, I and Amelia found the cockpit and had some fun killing the pilot. As soon as the pilot died, the ship stopped, and a loud bang was heard from the top. Lady Crow has returned. We won, but what now? Does Crow know of the book? P.S. Why does Oliver Green keep fixing his mustache? Need to investigate. And that is the captain's log of Elerina.
I'll definitely give you and Kelly both inspiration for it.
Hey.
There you go.
Kelly participated, so I feel like she deserves inspiration for it.
I helped.
I needed a feminine voice to play my mom. And Kelly was the only one.
Look, Stephen, am I not feminine enough for you?
This isn't your time. What? Mom?
Mom, why's your voice so dark? I was possessed by a demon.
It's alright. It's alright, sweetheart.
Your mom down here.
They got the good smoking section up here in heaven.
Aaron Adams here as well.
I heard that AA is in hell, where it should be.
Okay, so as we're picking back up, Crow has just begun descending the stairs. And she kind of looks back and forth to all of you and says, "Looks like you guys cleaned up good."
Of course we did.
So it's what we do. As I'm holding my stomach from all the blood that's just splurging out. And like squirting. Oh, sorry, I got you in the eye.
Would I?
She reaches up and touches one of her earrings, and says out loud, "Thunderbolt to Empyrean. Second asset secured. Prepare jammer team, T-minus 60.
Okay.
Well, you kids have about a minute until my backup arrives. Feel free to,
Loot party! And I just jet out.
Are we like taking
Yeah,
this?
that!
Are we taking this jammer for ourselves? By the way, is this like the implication? Is like
No.
No, we don't get the jammer. We get anything that's not attached to the jammer.
true.
If it's
Oh, that's right. Crow wanted to have the jammer as payment.
Yeah.
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 so I go around and immediately collect all the guns.
Wait. Has
Yeah.
he come out and he's seen me now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in disguise?
Did Oliver Green give me a
Oliver
disguise?
put him in like a really fast.
Yeah, Oliver Green disguised
Oliver Green
you
did
in the
give
bathroom.
you a disguise.
Oh yeah, didn't he make me a woman or something?
No, you're a
he made you a gay
hillbilly.
Oh my god.
A gay hillbilly genie. Come on, Alex.
But yeah,
That's-
Will,
It's like you didn't listen to the recap, man.
Heard me.
I heard
Will.
your guys' guaranteed loot. You guys get 4 laser rifles instead of the 5 because Alex threw a body overboard before you could loot it.
Whoops.
Yeet!
I gotta take note of all those. I'm keeping all those. Those are mine.
All the rifles.
Wait, hold on. All the rifles are, or all?
The Lumbo took one of them.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 for me. Gotcha.
I took one.
Oh, 2 for me.
You're not keeping track of all the fuck ups, right? Like that's not what you're doing. That's what.
Look,
That's what it sounded like.
That means keeping track of Dread all the time. No.
So Caleb, I go to the captain's log to loot stuff, and I rolled 16 plus 7, 23 on investigation.
I killed the captain. I want his stuff.
A total of a 23.
Listen, man, I said loot party, and I ran out. You were trying to figure out what your character was. I ran.
Wingdings have
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Rifle.
As soon as
You
you
go
said
here to the captain's quarters.
You son of a bitch.
What about ammo? What are we doing for ammo?
All right.
he doesn't use ammo, I think
Your ammo is literally just a spell slot. It recharges all the way up to 10 by using one spell slot.
Bro,
Okay.
it's a plasma rifle.
Charges to 10 shots per spell slot.
That's dope as fuck.
Amalia wants to look for any like health potions, first aid, anything like that. Anything like any shield items, defensive things.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
let's go snooping for some documents if there's.
Did I find anything?
So, real quick, there are 4 areas you guys can loot. There's the captain's quarters, the cabins, the hold, and the jammer's quarters.
The jammer's
wants to
quarters,
go where?
like crew quarters.
I guess I'll go to
The jammer's quarters is the spell jammer, the person who was piloting the ship, the pilot's quarters.
You know what?
Okay.
Since I'm already in, I'll go there first. Then, Dredd, you could go to the captain's quarters or whatever other place.
I just wanted to go to his
the
body.
Oh, Delumbo, I'll go to the captain's quarters. So
I just wanted to go to this buddy's body.
Delumbo's gonna do some investigating. It's a song.
Okay.
Did you say it's a song?
So you guys is guaranteed loot. Guaranteed. This is just what you're going to get by searching the captain and the bodies. You guys are going to get 4 laser rifles, 4 laser pistols, 9 long swords.
Yep.
8 suits of leather armor. 1 suit of half plate.
Half plate.
800 GP.
Yeah.
And ascending stone.
Now listen, I don't want to get too greedy, but I believe that we can make a deal here, and I would like the half plate, as I like do the vampire covering my thing, like a spider over top of it, like mine.
And Oliver looks at you and says, "Is everything all right, Mr. Ho?"
Mr. Ho.
What list are you reading off?
Yes,
Yeah.
things are fine.
I'm reading from the Clue script.
Oh,
It seemed the most appropriate.
Perfect. 10 out of 10. Appreciated.
But yeah,
Like and subscribe.
we will start with. All right, so Elrena's going to the the jammer's quarters. Dredd is doing the captain.
No.
Who wants to go to the cabins?
I'm not doing the captain. I'm just searching him.
doing the thing
Are you sure we're not doing the captain? Because, I mean...
Because we're all right here. Let's
Because we're R.
rest. Delumbo will check the cabin's captain quarters.
Okay, this is going so slow. God damn,
Okay.
there we go.
Who wants to do the standard crew cabins?
I do that too. I do everything.
I'll do the standard crew cabins. Why not? Let's do this.
Dick.
Is there like a med bay?
That would be like the hold.
Okay.
That would be
is
like-
there.
Medical supplies would be like back there.
Hold up.
Okay.
So, in D&D Beyond, they added that hither stuff.
as a
Yeah.
weapon. Was that always been his staff? I thought that was a homebrew
No, it
for the
was not.
movie.
That was homebrew for the movie.
Well, it's here.
And now it's part of the actual thing.
Now I know what I want for Ed Arena.
You know what you want, what you really, really want?
Tell me what you want. How come there's no tomes, no books here for fucking wizards?
Well, that is a legendary item. I will make note of that. Okay, so we're gonna start in the hold with Amalia. Yeah, investigation checks. And I'll say your new best friend, Evandira Hollowit, is going to give you the help action.
Oh, what a
And
good girl.
Oliver is going to give the health action to Delumbo.
Oh,
He's
he
going to
followed
stick
me?
with Delumbo.
Oh,
So what the
can I?
heck? Does that mean I roll with advantage?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I rolled like shit.
Immediately.
Immediately, I rolled like a 7 and a 9. It's like fuck that. Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hey.
Heyo.
So,
Worth it.
as you're entering the back here, this cylinder has a series of large rotating drums that you can crank by hand. And most of the little bays within it are empty, except for 3. So you find 5 regular potions of healing.
Love that.
You find a small leather bag with like red stitching.
Okay.
And you also find like a little cloth bag with 10 small clear beads inside of it.
Did prayer beads?
They're not prayer beads. They're like individual glass. They look like glass, but when you squeeze them, they're soft like rubber.
You're gross.
They're like individual little marbles.
Okay.
Let's just start with that, Caleb. You nasty.
Look, I didn't give her a bunch of anal beads.
That's, I mean, was worried that's what it was.
Alex.
I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised.
Okay, so 5 regular healing potions. And a leather bag with what in it?
I didn't say what was in it. It's just a leather bag with red stitching.
Okay. Got a leather bag. And squishy marbles
Yes.
of unknown origin. Okay. Can I investigate, like, what? Can I look inside of the bag? Is there anything inside of the bag?
So, as you, like, open the bag, you look down inside of it, and it's just a black hole.
Oh.
And, like, you go to stick your arm inside of it, and this bag's only about 2 feet across, but as you stick your hand in it, like, your whole arm slides in, and you still can't feel the bottom.
Got a Mary Poppins bag.
You're gonna cut over. Did you get everything written down?
The squishy beads. How do I investigate that?
Do you have Identify?
Ooh.
Does anybody here have Identify?
Oliver Green.
I do.
I don't know why Delumba wouldn't, but I don't think I do.
I have it. I have it. I have it. I have it.
Columbo,
Okay.
why?
I don't. I will fix that.
No.
someday.
I'll write squishy beads ? Then, and then I'll go find my friends to see if somebody can help me.
No.
How do I not have this item? That's odd. Ah. Next up, we're gonna switch over to the cabins here with wingdings.
Boy.
Nobody's giving wingdings advantage here. Nobody's helping him.
Yep, nope. Wingdings gets to do this one straight. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, oh boy, have a -1 to this. Let's fucking go! A 7.
You find a single wand.
A wand?
A wand.
A wand.
Bippity boppity boo, bitch.
I don't know what kind of wand this is. Just that it is a wand.
On like the very end of it, the like hilt of this wand, you see a big smiley face sticker.
Oh my god, yes! 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 I mean, in character, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to use it on the next person. I'm going to just use it on the next person I see.
The only other thing you find is 80 GP
Oh, ooh,
and a pearl.
Yes. Oh, ooh, hold up. 80 GP and a pearl.
Guess how much the pearl's worth? It's worth 100 GP. Or 10 GP. We're going to say 100 GP. I think it needs to be 100 for identify, but I can't remember.
Let's add a pearl. Just a regular ass pearl.
Yep. Then we're going to do the Jammer's Quarters with Ellerina.
Mm-hmm.
Ellerina.
Remember I rolled a 23. Why is my computer going slow? Oh, do you want me to re-roll?
That's up to you.
You got inspiration since you did the recap.
But already used it already? So fast?
Up to you, homie.
Yeah, no, I'll keep the 23. I'm just looking at books for wizards.
So you find what appears to be like a plain cane, like it's a rod about 2 feet long. You also find 2 dice and 80 GP, along with a guardian emblem.
A guardian emblem?
Yes.
2-inch rod. And what was the other? Cane?
Yeah. It's like a pole that's about 2 feet.
Okay. Can I sense any magical stuff from any of this? What you do, everybody? I could just identify.
So the 2 dice, the cane, and the emblem with like the picture of some god, those all seem magical.
Well, I don't know what they are, so I'm just gonna sit down and ritual cast identify on the cane.
Some god, Tien.
And then finally, we're gonna go to Delumba.
Okay.
Detective.
Lumbo. Alright, I'm gonna look through. What's that? Investigation?
Yes, that would be investigation.
Okay. Advantage. 16.
So in the captain's quarters, you find a blank spellbook.
Okay.
An additional 120 GP.
100
the
what?
120 GP,
20 GP. Okay.
and the other sending stone. So there are two sending stones, and Dread has one half of it, and you have the other.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh, we got walkie-talkies, buddy.
Basically.
You and your best friend.
Brother, we got walkie-talkies.
But yeah,
Nothing incriminating. No letters.
no letters, but here in the captain's quarters, you do find a... You find, like, the layout of your town that you're from, Roxbury.
Okay.
It's like a small hand-drawn map on his desk with X's over the city hall, the jail, and a couple other buildings.
Like his house.
My house.
Like your house.
My house was targeted.
Your house was targeted.
Son of a bitch.
It wasn't just a random attack, it was intentional.
Was it just? Well, now this is personal.
They made it personal. Mrs. Dilemma's gonna be pissed.
Yep.
Mr. Delumbo's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately all that you find, though.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys regroup with Ellerina. Ellerina, you identify all the magic items.
You give it to me, baby.
So you guys have 10 beads of nourishment.
Who has those beads?
Those the squishy beads.
Those are the squishy beads.
Okay.
You're gross.
Actually, specifically, Amalia has 10 beads of refreshment. A bag of holding.
That's the choice of words you're gonna make it. Beads of refreshment.
Yeah. They give you food. They are an emergency ration. Beads of nourishment, and 1,500 GP inside of a bag of holding. Like, Ellerina turns it inside out to eject all the contents, and it's a whole bunch of gold,
And it goes
along
back
with a letter.
a what?
A letter written in
Letter.
Elvish.
In
We just got a
Elvish.
letter. We just got
Okay.
a letter.
Oh my god, well.
We just
What-
got a letter.
what else?
I wonder who it's from.
You guys, Will got a wand of smiles, plus
Damn
the
right.
plus the spell component for identify.
Mm-hmm. A pearl.
Ellerina got a bowl of collapsing, 2 charlatan dice. What was the other thing? Oh, and a guardian emblem. And then you guys got the sending
And the-
stones.
And the 2 feet cane?
That is the pole of collapsing. Like
Oh.
it's a pole that can grow
Okay,
or shrink
cool.
up to 10 feet.
Pole. For some reason I put ball. And a 2-inch
Oh.
rod is just a 2-inch rod. That's not the immovable rod.
No, that's not an immovable rod.
Collapse.
That was the pole of collapsing.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool.
And a guardian emblem. And then Delumbo finds an enduring spell book and the sending stones.
Enduring.
Sending stone.
Yep. And that is
So I'm
everything.
just writing that. Yeah. So I'm just writing everything down. 10 beads of nutrients, 1500 GP, a bag of holding, a letter in Elvish, a wand of smell, spell components for identify, pole, Collapsing, Charlatan Dice, Guardian Emblem, Enduring Spellbook, and Sending Stone.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Since Ron's not here, I'll do his work of keeping everything.
Okay. So, after you guys have pulled all your loot together, counted out your coin, I'm assuming Dread has already started putting on the half plate. This whole process takes maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought I had 60 seconds.
Hey, can I keep this book?
Go for it.
Colombo? No, I'm
No.
asking Colombo. He's the one that found it.
I don't think I need it. I was gonna start writing notes in it.
What? No. Give me that. Here's my old spell. Here's the old book. You could write it on this. After I
There's
Switch.
nothing written in this.
rewrite everything.
Okay.
I imagine you just, like, tear the pages out.
Yeah, and just put them in the new one. There. I guess the Charlatan dice, I'll give it to the skeleton because he'll hang around his neck so we know where he's always at.
Like a bell.
Yeah. They click. Tick. I don't know what the one who smiled does, so I won't ask for it, but she is drooling at it.
Look,
Will, would you like to tell them why you love the Wand of Smiles so much?
How about I show them what the Wand of Smiles does?
Here.
Go
This is
for
some
it.
sort of Joker item.
Like, as soon as the next person walks by me, I'm just gonna pop them with the Wand of Smiles.
Gonna pop on them.
Just pop them with it. Just pop.
Choose somebody. Just, like, choose somebody.
If you have a wand, can I get one of your guns that we just found? We're just...
No. I hit Ellerina with the Wand of Smiles. Make a
What?
DC 10 charisma saving throw.
That's not even high.
Yeah, I know.
Rolled a 3.
You're forced to smile for the next minute.
That's fine.
And that is all it does. Just Arena starts uncontrollably smiling.
Oh, and if he uses all the charges on it, it turns into a Wand of Frowns instead.
Scowls. And then if I use up all the charges on the Wand of Scowls, it turns into a Wand of Smiles again.
This is Will's
That's
favorite
adorable.
fucking magic item.
It's great.
That's adorable.
Now look at him while smiling. Go out to him. Give me back my dice.
No.
No, what do you mean? No, I just take them from you, bitch.
I
Alright.
think Irina, or oh my gosh, I think you've just got a new like sibling.
Oh
Shut up.
no.
There's some strong like mother energy going on here.
Small child has a big skeleman brother.
Amalia's
Brother.
tribute a house potion to each person.
Okay?
Just in case you're in trouble or you're too far away and I can't help you. Gotta stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Nerd.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
But yeah. After about 10 minutes,
Nerd.
you guys... Well, actually, Ellerina would probably see this. Bro draws a teleportation circle just outside the jammer's quarters. And after a minute, a series of soldiers come piling on, each of them wearing red, purple, and gold trimmed coats with like face masks.
Ooh.
One of which goes up to the jammer's chair and begins the process of attuning. by consuming a 5th level spell slot.
I did not know this was some kind of masquerade party.
Oh, well, that's because those are my Corvid agents. Think of them as my honor guard, my color guard.
I'm going to think that you travel with a masquerade party.
You have a color guard?
I'm a general. I have a color guard.
And I have half plate. We're just stating the obvious.
Very nice
And
half
that's what
plate.
we had the whole time, and we didn't.
Did you lick the blood off that half plate?
No. Some of it. But no, not all of it.
I think it's just aesthetic.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Oh, shit. Wait. Now, I don't actually talk like that, Mr. Crane. Crow? I don't talk like that.
But what is he doing?
Well, he said he's racist to vampires, and I forgot.
At any rate, my crew here is going to take control of this jammer, but they're going to fly us back to the Roth's Lance first. Before we do, one of them produces another flare gun and a flare, another purple flare, just like the last one. And she's gonna send these over to El Arena.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Take it with you.
You kids look like you're about to head off world sometime soon. Stay safe out there. Not many people get stronger than you guys are right now. And the few that do don't live long enough to enjoy it. Here's a new calling card. Just for you. Don't let anybody know you've got it. And if you bite off more than you can chew, who knows? I might come and bite back for you.
Aw.
Nice.
Listen, biting is not a joke. It is a
Look, I've
serious
seen what
practice.
you fight.
It is a serious practice, okay?
It was one flare, right? One purple flare?
Yep. I added the calling card to your inventory.
That's shockingly generous of you.
Well, I like to take care of my new assets.
She said ass.
I don't know how
I don't
feel
know
about
if I like
being
the
called an
idea of
asset.
being considered one of your assets. Seems like something that you would call us on to do things for you.
How can I join the Titan?
What?
How can you join the Titans? I think you need to put on a few pounds and get a few years under your belt, kiddo. But as far as
We have internship?
Miss Blue over here,
Give an internship.
I like to consider anybody who can take a spell jammer, even with my assistance on the fuck it we ball maneuver, an asset. You guys punched above your weight class. Pretty efficiently, might I add. So, who knows? I'm giving you a favor. Maybe I'll need a favor from you in the future. The Titans do pay pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Each of the 5 Corvid agents that she brought aboard either goes to the spell jamming helm, or mans a cannon, or begins conducting an actual maintenance on the ship, looking for any bullet holes, cannon impacts, anything they can fix, and noting it down. After about 20 minutes, the Spelljammer is attuned to the helm again, and the ship begins to move.
This ship or a ship?
This ship.
Oh.
This ship.
Where are we going now?
back to the Lance.
Good.
You guys acquired my payment, so my job becomes to tag along back to your hometown, right?
Well,
Well, my
As
hometown.
long
He's
as it's been.
Limbo's whole
My
hometown.
hometown is up there. As I point to the sky.
Oh.
I was only here because I was trying to find a book, and I got caught finding that book in a house that wasn't mine. I stole it. Try to steal
I
it.
see. Well, if it's the Loxodon fellow's hometown here,
We could just push him off here.
I leave that up to you guys. I haven't been paid to kill you, so I don't think I need to do that yet.
She said we can do it. Oliver, she said we could do it.
But
don't have
if
good
you guys don't need my help, I'll be taking the Spelljammer back to my town and getting it retrofitted.
What is wrong with this good old beast? Is it not up to any kind of standards? Now tell me, what is it that we need to look for when we're looking at our own ship? You know.
Well, if I had to list them off in order, too much wood. It's got a steel frame, but the actual internals are all wood. Won't stop another bullet from coming through, so I want to retrofit its insides to be steel. The cannons are just that, standardized cannons. I want magic cannons or arcane cannons. But I can retrofit those.
Magic / arcane.
He's
Huh.
taking notes.
Cannons. No regular. Wood. No good.
I imagine, like, you pulled out a little notebook.
I may be like scratching it on someone's like ripped off forearm. And like I like etch it in with my fingernail and then I lick it every now and then and keep etching and I'm just like okay. Okay.
I thought you were trying to be subtle. This isn't subtle.
This is subtle.
Then I'm just like anything about the components on the combustion. Is there a way to get a better rate out of the fuel that you are going to burn? Of course, if there's some kind of central fuel that gets used.
Well, the fuel would be magic. The spell jamming helm passively uses a spell jammer, the pilot, to draw energy from the weave of magic to power a ship and move it through space. But there are things you could get, like boosters to assist the combat maneuvers, or arcane boosters that recharge better.
Okay, so right here I've got the boosters and I need a mage slave.
What?
Nothing. I said learn.
He
how
said
to-
mage slave. I heard him.
Magey, get in the cagey.
Of course not.
Anyway,
Never.
ready.
I guess you could make a spell jamming helm a cage, but I wouldn't want to put anybody you didn't trust in charge of it. They're liable to smash it into the planet and kill everybody aboard.
Jesus.
That is a great idea, honestly. Like, if we're not on the ship, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, if
Doesn't
it's
sound
not
like a
our
great
ship.
idea to me.
It's not
That's
the-
gonna be our ship.
What if it's not our ship and we put the cage on somebody else in their ship?
Look, like I may be dead, but I don't know if I can double die, and I don't want to find out.
I take notes more in this guy's forearm. Double die.
Double die? Question mark?
You feel a tap on top of your head as Fairy lands on your shoulder and goes, "Hey, up!"
Good.
Oh, right. I don't remember that.
What was the cleric or the paladin here?
Was it a bird that
the-
just yelled?
Yeah.
It was the fairy. No,
Yeah.
the fairy.
There.
There's a pixie, and it landed on your shoulder.
This is the one that has the same scream as the thing that gave me the arm. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, boss. How are you doing?
I have a mission for you.
Somehow I feel like I'm not gonna like this.
No, you're going to love it. There's a door out the back of the ship, and I need you to fly out of it and keep going and going and take the biggest grasp of air you possibly can. And then report back to me.
Are you fucking with me?
Can I kill that?
No, we cannot.
Anyway.
You can't kill a pixie. It's a bad omen. But if they fucking self-sacrifice, it works. So, god damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot you so I can sacrifice.
No, I can't. We can't kill it.
Look,
Yeah, that's an offense to the fate court of Yikma.
Yeah, so like you kill one.
What?
It'll basically be like a plague. You'll get like swarmed by them.
He turns over and looks at Wingdings and is like, "Hey, buddy, you look familiar. Do you owe me money?"
I've never met you in my life. And I just like kind of do that like cover my face and walk away thing.
Now, little rascal. I never caught your name.
My name's Alla. Alakazam.
Kazam. I feel like there was a moment in time, maybe in a different universe, that I met your psychopath ass before. I feel like you've got a brother.
Oh, that was probably one of my siblings.
I don't know. I swear you have like a brother.
Yeah.
Terrible. There's more of you. Okay, so Alakazam, can you be useful without being chaotic? No, hold on. Can you?
Chaos is what I do, boss.
Okay, can you be useful without being destructive?
Yeah. See, I can turn invisible, and he turns invisible, and then pops up on your other shoulder. And I'm really good at sneaking.
Okay.
And I'm pretty good at stabbing stuff.
Okay. I need you to prove yourself.
You're gonna throw me out the airlock, aren't you?
No. This will be better. This will be better because I need to know something, and I want to turn to Alakazam and I'd be like, I need you to get Mr. Delumbo's diary. I need to know what he thinks about me, if he's on to me at all.
Which one's Mr. Delumbo?
He's the giant elephant.
Oh, I guess I should have guessed that.
It would have been an honest good guess.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest of my siblings.
No, you surprised me. So, just be subtle. Wait your time. Nothing chaotic, nothing destructive. Just stick to plan.
Gotcha, boss.
Random.
By the way, you're part of the contract.
What contract?
What? The contract you signed up for.
When?
You know, with the arm.
This was not a signature.
I mean, you were called red-handed.
What have you done?
Okay, to fulfill such a thing, what am I looking at? I'm like putting my hand like across my face is like, out of all the years I've been here, it would be the Fae that wants to fuck around. Okay. Do you know the terms to the contract? That must be why you're here. To instigate or relegate what's going on with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Fate Court of Yikma is looking to acquire particular item.
Yukma. I'm still writing down on the forearm.
Like, I imagine you've rolled it over a few times.
I'm running out of room, yeah. They court the Yukma.
looking.
Hey, wait, James, didn't you say that it's a bad idea to fuck with the Fae?
Absolutely. I say like halfway across the room.
That good. Do you want me to bring up your real name to this individual? For right now, you are so and so, and I do not know your real name, Mr. Skeleton Man.
You could give him my real name.
Good, and we're gonna keep it that way.
I didn't even notice.
Very good. So, looking for a
Stop noticing me.
looking for an item for the Fey Court of Ikma. So, what is it?
The Fey Court of Yikma.
I know what I said.
They're looking for a shard. A shard of the Feywilds. See, the Fae used to own the moon here. And technically, they still own the moon here. They're not allowed to bring their cool stuff.
Okay, so
They want to do that.
okay, so you say cool stuff, and you say that you literally can't be destructive without doing anything.
Not without your permission.
Okay, do you
Oh,
have...
also, if I die, they'll just send another Kazam. There's a lot of us.
For real?
Yeah.
Is there
It really sucks being the lowest of the low.
Is there penalties on your death?
Yeah.
What?
Finger.
My finger?
Yeah.
I was
So every time.
I was very
you-
tempted to make an upgrade on my minion. I was very tempted at ripping your head off, I'll be honest. Because you said you were the dumbest of your brothers. I almost got a fast upgrade before I found out I'd miss a finger. Okay. The Shard of Feywild. Do you have any relevant knowledge on where this could even begin to be found? Because from what I understand, this is beyond magical. It is legendary. And from my idea of that is, what kind of fucking species loses their single shard that allows them to transport cool shit?
Like,
Stupid people.
actually, I don't know what it does. Exactly. I know what it looks like, though.
Cool, show me.
So he, like, snaps his fingers, an illusion that's about 15 feet wide appears.
It doesn't have to be that big. Subtle. 15 feet.
Nope, we all know
Like,
it.
it's clipping into the floor and ceiling, but it looks like a large shard of diamond with patterns of color rolling through it.
Oh my god, I'm trying to like shrink this like I'm in paint.
Zoom and pinch. You're doing the zoom and pinch maneuver.
Yeah, I'm just like smaller. You made a 15-foot diamond. It's like, oh my god.
Hey, what do you need the paywall gem for?
Hey, do you know this midget?
Shut up.
Aw.
Okay. So this
Anyway, for your part, if you can fulfill your contract, you get a wish.
Wait, are you stupid?
I thought you were gonna say my arm back.
No, you have that back. So you kill me.
What the hell did you
Eventually
make a
they'll
deal?
assign you a new Kazam.
Why the hell did you make a contract with a Fae?
I didn't. This
know
was
that.
involuntary.
Just because you're unwilling doesn't mean you can't contract the Fae. Seriously,
The
skeleton guy, you look so familiar. Sure you don't owe me money? I'm pretty sure you owe me like $20. Weird.
Does everybody here know a Fae?
You may be mistaking me for someone else.
Yeah, probably. I know a lot of skeletons.
Honestly, that's kind of cool.
I don't like the sound of that.
That's kind of cool.
Look, you might think so.
I do, but you're seriously a cock block all the time.
If I gotta be.
You are no. You
I'm
don't
gonna
even
come
have to
say I
be.
gotta
You
be.
literally just choose to be.
Dread.
Oh,
He
we're
doesn't
going.
have a cock anymore.
But he's blocking mine.
Hey, real quick, Dread's not your real name, is it?
What the? Yes.
I just
Hey, boss.
immediately take a few steps away from him.
Snap your fingers if you ever need me.
Your name isn't
Ears.
your name isn't Wingding, is it?
It's not.
So as Alakazam disappears, your arm turns red again.
Oh my God, you're.
How
You're-
did you do, Dread?
They're a virus.
Dread.
It's a virus.
Dread. As I walk away from there, Dread.
Like you're just like saying dread
Dread.
over and over again as you
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Shaking my head. No, like Dread.
You're doing a
Dread,
Futurama line
Dread.
right now.
So
And we are on a ship, which makes it so accurate.
after a few, you guys watch as the rear hatch opens up, and you guys are just above the deck, maybe about 5 feet, floating over the deck of the Roth's Lance, and like Regan's got both of her guns pointed at the ship.
And I have my fingers pointed at her like a gun. Oh, shit. Hey, the Lumbo, pick me up real quick. I can't see over the tin. Somebody bring me a box!
Sure, he's a box over here.
Or the stupid pointy elf when you need him.
Look, maybe you should have, eaten your vegetables while you were trying to grow up, child.
Yeah, you need to drink your milk for the calcium.
Dang right I do. Is there milk on the ship? Is there?
No.
No.
Elves are
No.
lactose intolerant.
Red could give you some milk.
That puts me in a weird position.
At any rate,
Yeah. As I'm being picked up by the Lumbo, I'm shooting my fingers at her.
Crow comes back a few minutes later and is like, "All right, kids, this is your stop."
Oh. I'm actually more mature than this, Lady Crow.
I'm sure.
I shake my head. Just no. Just shake my head no.
He ain't got no penis.
Why
You ain't got no
man?
height.
Damn.
So are we going back to
Mirror image, a penis. Oh, I have one now.
Rock 3?
So Crow's gonna step off.
Hey, you can only minor
Onto
illusion.
the
You can only
lance as
minor.
well?
You can only minor illusion what you've seen before, right?
Yes.
Aren't you like?
I'm 18.
This keeps changing.
You know what? I'm gonna minor illusion of bulge then. How about that?
She's been looking. She's nasty.
Damn right.
She's nasty.
Pervert, child. Nasty.
Pervert.
Nasty.
Pervert.
I'm right.
Pervert.
I'm 3 feet tall, okay? When I walk under the Lumbo, I have to like go around his legs.
So, Crow exits the gale. No. Yeah, the gale. She exits the gale with you guys, and onto Roth's Lance. And Regan kind of looks at you guys along with the pale elf girl here, Seraphina. She goes, "Well, how did it go?"
Oh, she was useless, but it went well. We survived,
It went.
as I'm still bleeding from my open wound. You don't got a goddamn healer.
Crow casts Cure Wounds at the 4th level.
Oh wow.
Thank you, Lady Crow. See, somebody cares. Anyway, and the group, who's a cleric or paladin?
You get 19 points of healing damage.
I only need a 14.
I'm a cleric, but I have first level slots left, and that's it.
Okay, cool. So I'll go up to ammonia, and I take out the guardian emblem, and I just stick it to her shield. Do you have a shield, right?
I certainly hope so.
You do carry a shield, right?
You're also ammonia now.
Well, because remember we had talked about every time we would talk,
Yup.
like nobody pronouncing Amalia's name right.
Yep.
So I stick on the guardian emblem on your armor, because I'm not sure if you have a shield on your armor.
I
So-
do have a shield.
Okay, on your shield, that's a wondrous item. Make sure you look it up on manage inventory. It's called Guardian Emblem, and you have to attune to it.
Okay.
Basically, you get 3 charges, and anybody around 30 feet of you gets a critical hit on them. You could turn that into a normal hit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just so make sure you use it only on me. And Larina literally says that. Make sure you only use this on me.
Okay.
Listen, on me. Not on
So?
him, or him, or her, or him, or him, me. And I stick it on her. So now a stupid detective will probably use it on everybody.
Crow smiles at you guys as you're interacting. She goes, "So, you've managed to hire a Titan for the day? What's we doing?"
Honestly, big day.
Oh no, do you like killing? 'Cause I'm
Are we
pretty
gonna
sure
play
there's just-
badminton?
So just
I've got a mean serve at badminton.
Hey.
let's play hot potato for your fireball.
That might kill you.
I ain't gonna hold on to it.
In all seriousness, though.
What can you do? Crow, what can we do? I think we did everything we came here to do.
Yeah, it fell off.
I certainly did. She looked over at Regan and says, "So, where are you stalwart defenders of humanity heading?"
Humanity defenders, the hell?
We ended up on this ship more or less by accident.
Yeah.
Well, it's fair.
We're just a band of mischiefs.
Trust me,
Like,
this
they're
get
all-
a lot done.
They're all reformed criminals, and
I'm a reformed criminal.
Oh,
Mostly.
I'm looking for a book. So
You know how many of us I could safely call reformed. Some of us are just criminals.
no, you're an exhibitionist.
It's not a crime, though.
I know, it's just, I know you're comfortable. I'm not. I'm looking at it every damn time because I'm so short.
I'm somehow the least weird person here.
I'm just gonna name it the evil eye.
The skeleton.
I mean, you
And-
added them up, so it's quite normal.
And Oliver looks over to Dredd and goes, "Do you know who I am, Mr. Ho? I seem to have forgotten."
It's weird how your dementia catches up and comes at weird moments. By the way, you owe me $20.
Regan is going to look at Delumbo and go, "Well, it was your and Evandir's town that got attacked. We got a pretty big gun on our ship now. Are we going to head back, or are we headed off-world? I've got contacts I need to go meet if we're going to pursue this contract of mine."
Here's the contract.
Pursuing contracts.
We'll get to
sounds
that
nice.
later. I don't want to talk about it with her board.
Well,
No offense.
Sure.
Crow raises her hand.
oh,
We're in danger.
So I look at Crow and I ask her, do you know by any chance heard of the book called Fulminating Treatise?
I've heard of a fulminating treatise. The Titans have a few in our library.
Everybody, give me all your money right now.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, they're not for sale.
Oh well.
Used for Titan authorized mages only.
As I'm walking away.
At any rate, it's up to you guys where you're going to go. You could dismiss Crow. She's with you guys for the day.
I kind of want to talk to another person, but if she's not going to talk while she's here, I don't know.
I feel like since we summoned Crow, she should invite us out to drinks.
So that contract, are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
Can I just show her herself of his would it consider anything about this map? Then I'd show her the map as quickly. Because I need some questions answered.
Well, that's concerning. I knew where we were going. Why do they have your house marked like 9 times?
That is what I need to know as well.
Maybe let's check out the house to make sure it's still...
All right, I'll go down and have the twins take us back to Roxbury. We're good to fly through your airspace, right? And she looks over at Crow, and Crow nods and he goes, "As long as I'm on board, no Titan ships are gonna hassle you." Probably.
Probably.
Well, you know. My husband might get a little... What's the word?
I don't know. What is the word?
Early?
That would be the way I'd know.
Huh.
Mr. Lumbo gets swirly all the time.
Either way. Lead on. And, Regan's gonna have DeLumbo follow along with her.
Okay.
As she heads down. Anybody else who would like to can head down as well.
I'm heading down.
Sorry, what is it we're looking for?
I had him down stubbornly and just angry. Give me a freaking book. He has so many books and freaking tongue.
So Wingdings and Ellerina are going down to the jammer quarters. Anybody else tagging along?
Sure.
Sure.
Molly, I'm nosy.
Am I missing one? Oh, here. Ripped it out.
Okay.
The
I'm just
nosy
gonna say
nudist.
Everybody sticks together except for Evandira. As you guys go downstairs, you follow the you follow the standard staircase down into the second level of the ship, where the crew quarters is, the lavatory is, their mess hall, their chow. There's like a great big pane glass with a like a magic heads-up display. Like, it has a magic map that shows where you're at on the planet.
Ooh.
There's a states room where there's like all kinds of little chairs and seats, along with a few fold-out beds. And then on the next level down, there's another states room, but this one is just packed full of supplies. And then another crew cabin for like 6 or 7 people. And then as you guys pack into the jammer quarters, you see that the jammer quarters has 2 identical half-elves. As well as Tally, who is patching up any damage to the ship. And Regan introduces the 2 girls. And she goes, this is our resident jammers here, the twins, Riven and Talia Fairchild. They're on the younger end for elves, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Elves are weird like that. But there are jammers, twin sisters, and some of the most annoying pilots I've ever had the pleasure to fly with. These girls can get Lance to do all kinds of strange, fucked up shit that will make you lose your lunch. We see one of them is seated in the chair currently, and you can feel the ship begin to vibrate as it moves along. And the other one waves at you and goes, "So, you guys are the new crew?"
So and so. We're still debating.
Hypothetically.
Well, if y'all want to talk, the problem is still on the top deck, lounging about. Real quick and dirty. We have our employer here on deck at Seraphina, and the Titans are known mercenaries, and I don't want to talk about it anywhere near her. It's a lot of money on the line, you know? So, you had questions, Mr. DeLombo?
Well,
Actually, Colombo, do you want to take part on this air quote contract? Air quote undone.
well, maybe this is a contract. Maybe this is an investigation, and we're figuring out why, Rosberry was, I don't know, targeted, especially residences who had nothing to do with it.
I have an
Looking at
idea
this
on
map,
that.
and I show the map to everyone, and it has all the 9 X's on it all those house for some reason.
They really did not like that house. I thought it was a pretty nice house.
It was.
I might have a bit of an idea as to the why they had come, but not why they'd attacked Roxbury so violently. They're here for our client, Miss Seraphina. I can't really go on to it until at least you guys sign on, OPSEC and all that, but they're after her. And since I'm harboring her, they're after me.
Interesting. Okay.
And we can't know the why until we're OPSEC'd in.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That makes sense. You got to keep your people safe.
And what's the pay like?
1,000 heads what I can offer you.
The 1,000 gold pieces?
Alright.
We're in, boys.
seems to be the case. Seems like
Well-
Columbo's on the case, ma'am.
Talia, Riven, you make sure we get our asses back to Roxbury. We're gonna settle down again and investigate as soon as we're done finding anybody who's there.
Sound good. We'll see if there's anyone worth questioning.
I mean, it's been almost a full-ass hour. Hard to believe they'd still be hanging about. But maybe?
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. Elrina, anything you want to ask the two resident jammers? Anything you want to talk about?
You guys have a fulminating treaties on you?
Riven doesn't move her head, the girl in the chair, but Talia just shakes her head and goes, "No, it's a pretty expensive book you're looking for, though."
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? You found the book on the ship. Is that not what you were looking for?
Yeah.
What is
No.
what is
Anyway.
so special about the books? They're all just full of pages that have nothing in them.
If you need a person to help you fix the ship, I am your gal.
Talia's just like a little bit taller than you, and she goes, "I could definitely use a hand patching her up."
Alright, as long as I'm here, I guess I'll help around.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys spend the next
Yeah.
20 minutes of travel repairing the ship back to full.
Is she also a wizard or sorcerer?
No, Tali is just a tabaxi with some levels. But she doesn't have any magic. She's just manually repairing the ship.
Okay.
And Talia has magic, and she's using mending to repair the ship. So between the three of you, you guys have plenty of experience to repair the ship.
Alright. Anyway.
Molly wants to check in with Evandira and see exactly what she knows about this crew. Because she seemed to have some strong hesitations. I don't super want to sign up for these people if she doesn't trust them.
Okay. So you pull Evandira aside, like, give Regan a reason for girl talk or whatever. Get Regan out of your hair so you can get Evandira to communicate truthfully. What do you want to ask her?
These people seem pretty pushy about getting us on contract. Their offer seems a little too generous of this 1,000 gold. What was your experience with them? I know you said whenever you get signed on with them, you end up losing more gold than what you get. What do you know about these people?
Evandira kind of shrugs, and she's like, "Well, Regan has a habit of attracting more trouble than she's worth. It's not that she's a bad person or trying to cheat you. If Regan promises you something, she's gonna put her nose to the grind wheel to get it to you, one way or the other. And unless it's gonna kill her. Obviously, if you're gonna die, no shame in running from that. But it seems like every time Regan goes on a job and gets me on board with her, somehow it goes south.
She's a bad planner?
Another one.
More like I should be careful.
She's got bad luck. As far as how much she's offering, it depends on her client. She might be good for it. If that's how much Regan says she can offer, that's a lot of money, but I don't think Regan has that kind of money herself.
I wondered about that. Seems like that's sort of like a promised in future investments.
Yeah, that's the thing. Regan's most prized possession is the ship itself. This is basically all she's got to her name other than her little farmstead. But considering what happened in Lotsbury, somebody powerful, mad important wants this Seraphina chick dead. Bad. Which would imply she's either worth a lot of money or
she's a threat.
A major one. I know you probably don't know much about jamming. I'm not a jammer myself, but I've run with jammer crews more than once. You don't just send 5 ships for anybody. Maybe 1 or 2. 2 if you really want them dead, but 5? That's a strike force. Also, side note, Amelia, don't ever bring me into combat again. That was terrifying.
And listen, I didn't know. I didn't want to leave you alone with them.
You know, fair, appreciated, still terrified.
Useless.
Fair enough. Maybe we should talk about game plan in the future of like who you feel comfortable with being left with and who you would prefer to not be alone with, so that way I can make sure that like we're taking care of each other.
I appreciate that. I'd rather not be left alone on the ship with Regan. Not that Regan would do anything untoward or directly harmful, but... Well, I left Regan's crew for a reason, and I'm sure she'd give me a noogie about it, you know?
That's fair. I'll remember that then.
At any rate, you found a pretty nice bag. Not the most uncommon thing, but...
The bag of holding, ma'am?
Mary Poppins bag.
The bag of holding?
Like, shoves her whole, like, arm in there, like, up to her shoulder.
That's gonna come in handy.
It's like the biggest pocket I've ever had.
One of the only ones you've ever had.
Literally.
Miss No Pants.
Must be like what guy pockets feel like.
This must be what pockets feel like.
What cargo pants feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I used up some of the spells in my ring here. If you guys want, and you've got spare spells, you could always give me a fist bump and I can use them in combat. And she kind of points at you and goes, you know, like, cure wounds?
Absolutely. And just immediately fist bumps her with cure wounds.
Don't use your spell on her. She's useless.
So, as you use the cure wounds, it gets absorbed by her ring of spellstorm.
Excellent. And then she's going to give her a couple of the nourishing beads also. Even though you don't want to come into combat, sometimes combat finds you, and I want to make sure that you stay safe.
Well, I can fight a little bit. I'm just not good at it. Not like the one up top. I don't know what you guys know about the Titans. Those guys are fucking terrifying.
That guy Crow, he was alright.
Lady Crow.
I didn't get a good look.
Which was fine.
I didn't get a good look. I heard they were...
What do you mean you didn't get a good look? You didn't see that body? The things were out, sticking out.
No, I
They're
can't...
bigger than me.
Pervert child.
I would honestly hope so.
I'm right,
You
I'm
are
a pervert
child.
child.
You are a child. Yeah.
I'm a halfling.
I
Halflings
mean,
are mischievous and horny. Do you not know?
I mean, yeah. She makes a point. It's racist, but she makes a point.
It's not racist when you're talking about your own kind.
I don't know. Either way.
Well, if you give your, I guess your approval, then we'll join the crew also.
You better. Or I'll take back
Yeah.
my emblem.
I'm not gonna turn down a job that might pay out $1,000. And if
Especially after you just low-key lost your job as the mayor's assistant.
A grand?
I embezzled enough, so it's fine.
Did you have enough, set aside from any side jobs working for the mayor?
Oh Lord, no! I just kind of used it to grease palms and. Well, I guess now my house is destroyed, probably. That's the kind of
Last night going
sucks.
around.
But used it to grease palms and make friends in Rampigia and Roxbury. More, as you guys have guessed, probably, criminal contacts.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, how are we
Never
gonna
would've
split the
guessed.
money?
I don't know what you mean. It's
Speaking
not
of
like
your-
Regan's offering 1,000 total. She said 1,000 ahead.
No, I'm not talking about that money. I'm talking about the money that we were able to find in the ship.
You guys got money on the ship?
Didn't
I
I
mean,
flip over the bag and just took out 1,500 gold pieces?
I didn't see that. What?
Oh.
You weren't there.
Well,
Yeah, that's
she's
shit.
joining it, and she fought with us. She has to get her share.
Should have been there. Oh, well.
She kind of reaches in one of her pockets and just pulls out like a sandwich, and she's like, "All I found was a sandwich,
What kind?
ham, cheese."
Awesome. Here's a silver piece for it. I'm
Oh,
kind of hungry.
I found this.
She takes a bite out of it and then takes your silver piece and gives you the sandwich.
Okay. I only need half. I get full quick.
I also found this cool notebook, and I showed the guy's forearm.
That is gruesome.
Nice. Anyway, between all of us, each of us gets 214 gold pieces from the 1,500.
You said how
Question:
many?
Are you giving Ellerina or Evandira a cut?
Oh, that's 8 people then. Hold up.
No, that answers my question. Never mind.
That's 7 people then.
Nope, you already did the math. It's fine.
Yeah, so I only got the ones that us 6 plus the one that Amalia is talking to. What's her name?
Evandira.
Yeah, I'm
Madeira.
putting her in there for the 7.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So each of us get 214 with some silver and copper left over. I ain't gonna do the math, guys. So it's 214.28 cents. So I'm just go around passing everybody's cut. Here's your cut. Here's your cut. Here's your cut.
So 214?
14. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, here's your cut. Here's your cut.
I will add that to Casper's.
See? After we do this contract and we're able to find our space jammer, you're welcome to join us. I'll be the captain.
Look, as long as you try not to get into as much trouble as Regan does, I think I'd happily run with you guys.
Awesome.
I
Don't
can't
worry.
pilot a jammer, but I'm pretty good at finding stuff. Pretty good at making contacts wherever I go. Before I met Regan, it was my goal to become a fixer, but that doesn't seem to have worked out very well.
Oh, we do need a face. Can send Powder Face over there to talk to people.
I mean, your
or
old
bone
man
guy.
seems pretty good at talking, but if you need a pretty face, I'm good for it.
Oliver? So I don't know what's wrong with him. I think that his Alzheimer's kicking in really bad today.
Yeah, it seems to come and go.
Look, wake up! Can I check for a pulse?
Yes.
So I'll go and check for a pulse real quick. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh, do me a favor. Check his mustache. See if it's real.
He like swats your hand away as you go for his mustache, and he's like, No, what do you think you're doing? I'm late for dinner.
Wait, dinner? And I follow him. Dinner?
But yeah,
Jin's here.
as
Nice.
you guys are chatting and doing your thing, is it going to freak out?
Freak out! Freak out!
That's a bit off.
There's the
There's the rub.
Okay, so as you guys re-arrive in the port of Roxbury, you guys come down, cannons drawn. I don't know where you guys want to be as you guys are re-entering. Do you want to be on the top of the ship, ready for combat? Do you want to be in one of the staterooms?
I was gonna
Absolutely
tell
ready
with
for
the ship.
combat.
Okay. So you guys make like a V formation on the deck. You guys are on your guns. Crow is just sitting on the deck of the ship, like kind of flicking a firebolt between her fingers. He looks incredibly bored. But as you guys re-enter the atmosphere, dropping down, you can see that the town of Roxbury is in total ruins, and the other two jammers that were here are no longer present.
Gosh.
You can see, as you descend closer, more people picking through the ruins, but they don't seem to be wearing the same uniforms as these racist elves were. Instead, it seems to be the normal civilians, some of whom you might recognize. You guys can see Jonathan and Caleria picking through the ruins of the inn they used to work at and frequent. You can see old Bill Castor, drunk.
The drunk.
Yeah, and he's also drunk. Laying in a pile of rubble, just surrounded by empty bottles of booze and turpentine.
Who keeps giving this guy liquor?
Probably picking it up.
You can see children clawing at the ruins of their homes. Few buildings are left standing in any way, shape, or form. Most of them are crumbled and destroyed, but the one that catches Delumbo's eyes is home. Your beautiful two-story home that you'd spent a major part of your income having constructed and decorating with your wife has been reduced to essentially two walls leaning on each other, with large cannon holes through parts of it. You can't make out from here what might have survived, but you can tell it's a total loss. You can also see the Cat's Call pub, which has been thoroughly annihilated. Where it used to have two floors, the upper floors collapsed into the bottom floor. Theoretically, you could still get inside, but you don't know what you'll find once you get there.
And the jail's gone.
And then there's the port. Every ship that had been docked has been sunk, sitting just above the waterline. The dock master does not seem to be present, but his offices and the warehouses on the dock are currently on fire.
Oof.
The town of Roxbury is in ruin.
This reminds me of a story of Palma Floor.
I think we all know that story.
Yep.
I'm just saying that it's interesting that it is so similar.
They've been imitating art.
Rose just flicking a firebolt between her fingers, and she's like, you know, from what I heard, that place got sunk. mean,
That's
That's
what I
just-
heard too. The stupid play they keep doing is entirely wrong.
yeah, I've seen that too. From what Fishman was telling me, that's nothing like what happened. But at least this place could be rebuilt eventually.
I gotta
Was
ask
he like some historian or something?
what?
Oh, no, he was there, Captain Cognac. He works for me.
Okay, look, I'm calling shenanigans. No way. No way some really old pirate guy just happens to work for you.
I mean, if you want to be technical,
He did.
my former boss, I guess, stole his corpse and revivified him against his will, and yeah, we kind of rescued him from that.
You
It's not
what?
like a rescue, more like a kidnapping.
Okay, I didn't kidnap him. Technically, I brought him back to his home. But also, he owes me a lot of money. Bringing people back from the dead isn't cheap.
But how much does it really cost?
About 1,000 gold pieces.
Uh-huh. Can 1,000 gold pieces get my skin back?
Wait, are you a skeleton? Holy shit, I just thought you were really thin. How did I
mean,
miss that?
I have
I
lost
mean,
weight.
it's so weird.
I mean, look, I like to keep myself clean, okay? I'm not a dirty skeleton.
It's like, how the hell did that happen to you? That's weird. I mean, maybe revivify. Look, you're a walking corpse. I don't know if revivify or raise dead or resurrection is going to do anything to you. That sounds like a curse. I think I wanna touch you,
Yeah.
though.
I blame choices.
Your choices?
Look, I don't have to tell
I
you
mean,
guys
I don't
anything.
know what else could get you skeletonized like that, but some really bad choices you make. Well, give me a second. I'll see if Corvin's busy. Maybe we can provide some disaster relief. Why don't you guys head on down and see what you can recover? See if there's anybody you can help.
No, I'm gonna go loot the town. I mean, help the town.
She snaps her fingers and points at Elrene and is like, exactly.
Yes.
That's
And
I'm
with
gonna
that,
go over
Elerina
there.
skips away.
So, Regan, like, throws a rope ladder down from the deck of the ship, and they bring the ship down as low as they can without crashing. For her credit, Crow sprouts a set of wings and just flies down. But yeah, who would like to investigate what?
Drunky
I'm going to
McDrunkerkin.
investigate. I'm going to investigate the jail.
I was going to
Every-
go to jail as well and see if there's anyone, police officers or something.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna go to the Lumbo's house instead then.
There's nothing there.
Nope, you already said jail.
Oh.
You're sticking with Delumbo. Anybody else going with
Oh.
Delumbo?
Wasn't he at his house though?
What? No, we're saying
Because-
we're landing and we saw it from
Oh.
above. It's just annihilated. If you paid attention.
Well, I'm eating chicken right now and it's fucking delicious, so my mind is going in and out. Okay.
Priorities.
You're in
I
and
make
out of
some Hallmark
consciousness.
chicken.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you that. That's okay. That's a good excuse.
I thought he was already there.
No.
Okay.
He said that
Fuck it, I'm still gonna steal in front of his face. I don't care.
he's not
Doesn't
he's not gonna be with you.
like. Yeah, I'm going to the jail too.
Okay.
You gotta listen, Alex.
He said he was
Listen,
going to the
bro.
house. He said he was going to your house. I said
No,
no.
but then Caleb said no.
Yeah, then Caleb said no. You already said jail.
It's like you don't listen, bro.
You know
Do
what?
you have chicken, Alex?
You know what?
Okay.
I'm going to
You don't
Delumbo's
have-
house.
you
Fuck
don't
you
even have
guys.
chicken.
I'm going to Delumbo's house.
Go to my house.
Okay.
Ew.
So, Ellie and Delumbo are heading to the jail first. Is anybody else going to the jail with them?
Not I.
Not you. Okay.
Yeah,
Who wants to
Oliver.
go to the pub?
What?
The pub.
That exists?
Yeah.
Bob,
You know
Yeah, the
what?
Cat's Call pub.
You know what? I'll go to that. I won't go to Delumbo's
Okay.
house.
I will also go to the pub.
Hey, the pub. Do you want to go to the pub?
I'll go to the pub, bub.
All right, pub. Pub it is.
Ever seen a drunk skeleton?
You wouldn't be my first. I drank under the table.
Oliver's gonna go to the pub with you guys
No,
to supervise.
More the merrier.
You know,
What is Amalia gonna do?
I feel like if Oliver Green, like I'm talking to Wingding, I'm just like, you know, if I had a feeling about Oliver Green, if he didn't want to come with us, I feel like he would be gambling right now.
I know, right? He seems. I don't know. Is he a blackjack kind of guy or?
Nah, maybe a 21.
Euchre!
Yeah.
What's that?
And
We should play euchre.
Mr.
Alex.
Green says,
When?
"Is this the right address to meet Mr. Body?
yes.
I'm not sure."
And I'll grab his hand and I'll take it. Come here, Grandpa. Stay with
No,
me.
he's going with Wing, Gangs, and Dread.
Am I
Basically,
Mr.
I'm
Body?
spreading around investigation proficiencies. So
Sounds like
where
that was a big
are
drunk.
Amelia and Evandira going? Do you want me to read the locations again?
Amalia's going to the pub.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so we'll do it in two chunks then. We're gonna start off with Ellerina and Delumbo visiting the jail. So let me load that map so you guys can see it real quick.
Cool people first.
Saving the best for last.
Yeah. Amelia and the other person.
Nerd.
And Wingdings.
No, Windix with Red and Green.
Yep.
I'm leaving the okay map part in the middle.
Okay. So as you guys, Ellerina. Hold on. Un momento. Ellerina and Delumbo. Oliver, Evandira, Wingding. Pub. Okay. So as you guys arrive back at the jail, you can see it's been pretty thoroughly barraged, but the building itself is mostly intact. There are broken windows, some splinters into the roof, but you could patch these up. This building is still standing for the most part. But what you do find are several dead elves outside the perimeter, and the door to the place has been blown off the hinges like by a fireball. Delumbo, make an investigation check. I'm gonna give you advantage because you have war experience.
I already have advantage, but sure.
And Ellerina, I'm gonna give you advantage
That's 20.
Okay. Son of a. Okay. Okay. You got a fate card.
What?
Nice.
What is that?
So
It's a luck card. It's basically
a fortuitous circumstance. This
Yeah,
may
there we go.
manifest itself in many ways, including double the loot reward, finding a door or chest unlocked, coming across a broken trap, bumping into someone you were looking for, or any manner of lucky happenstance that you might help you during your adventure. I've got 2 ideas here. One for your house and one for here at the jail.
And I can only use one.
You only get to choose one.
I guess it makes sense to be here if I'm doing it. I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just roll another natural 20 when I get to the house.
Okay. So as you guys are approaching, you can see there are several dead elves scattered around the perimeter of the jail. The door's been blown off its hinges, and you guys go rushing in. You've done this before in war. You use breach and clear tactics. Like, you're sweeping fire lanes, you're looking for enemies, but you're not finding them. What you're finding are a bunch of fucking dead elves. And then you come across the body of Captain Rockboot, the police captain.
Yeah.
He's very dead.
Ron,
He's got holes burned through his body from a laser gun. And in his hand is another standard service revolver like yours.
Yeah.
A little bit on the smaller side, but it's loaded and he has several packets of ammunition with him. But he's long since expired. But as you're looking through here and looking for any enemies or survivors, you can hear the ragged breathing of somebody from the back. And at first, you can't understand, like, why is it so audible until you realize it's the ragged breathing of another Loxodon.
What?
The only other Loxodon on the Force.
Who's that?
He is also a detective, just
Okay.
like you, selected for his keen observational skills. As you go into the back room, you can see him leaned up against the wall, a large hole burned into his rib cage. He's not gonna make it. You feel like even if you used your abilities to heal the outer portions of this wound, it's a severe wound to his internal organs.
Can't
And
even lay hands.
he doesn't lift his head to look at you, but he's breathing really hard. And in his hand is a massive revolver.
I go next to him. I'm like, hey.
He weakly tries to lift this gun, and it just clatters to the floor out of his hand.
No. I'm in the arena. I used to be a captor here. I'm here for Detective the Dumbo.
No,
I know his name is the Lumbo, but that's how I call him.
No, is that you?
Yeah, I'm here. What's his name?
This is Detective Kine.
Fine.
Kain.
Or Detective Bullet Hole.
Oof.
You really have to be quiet sometimes.
Oh,
The Lumbo that got us good.
Yeah.
I knew where we were gonna be.
Wait, what did he say? That you didn't know when it was going to be?
They knew where we were gonna be.
Oh, sorry. I'm all,
I think
No,
there's just
I went up there. They had plans. They have targeted areas like here in the town, my house.
They're talking about an invasion.
Invasion.
Yeah. This isn't the first strike they're gonna conduct. There's more to come. Don't know where.
Did they say anywhere? Like, that there's just going to be more?
Out in the reef. They're looking for somebody. They're looking for something, too.
think I know half of that story then already.
Make a medicine check.
Oh,
Am I good at medicinal purposes?
You should.
I'll give
be
you
a little bit.
advantage.
Okay. Okay. Okay, 19 plus 3. Shit.
That is as close as you can get again.
Yeah, I'm the
And
local
then-
medicine woman.
You've been in combat. You've been in war during the last invasion from Granlia. And like you're getting closer talking to this guy, trying to find out what he knows, telling him what you know. And then you realize you just stopped breathing.
Well, he dead. Detective,
But
he
his
died.
massive revolver is right there by his side.
Well, I'm just gonna pick this gun up and
No,
I'm not gonna use it.
it's police issue only.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could use it, but leave yours as a memory for him. Gosh, at least bury him with his revolver, service revolver. Anyway,
So,
while you do
Lundo,
this,
you know this gun.
Yeah.
Like you probably fought by this guy in the war too.
So this is his personal gun?
Yeah,
Ron's
this is
on his-
not police issue. This is his personal gun,
Ron's on his way
and I
home.
just added it to your inventory.
Oh, okay.
So
It's in my inventory?
It's in your inventory now. Just refresh the page.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
And then I raised my eyes, face like when Aragorn was crying after Boromir died.
You're crying, dude? Serious?
It's raining.
It is raining.
What a terrible day for rain.
Yeah. Oh, it is raining. Anyway,
Sir, it's not
you
raining.
should go check out the bodies outside. Let me go check the storage room and see everything's
What?
there.
Oh my. Okay. And that is warm but well maintained. Initials NH.
So I'm just gonna look around for any magical things, maybe
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
magical
go
spells.
after I've done like resting them. I'm gonna go to the armory because we're doing.
It's just like the armory's been raided.
Yeah, already.
You're not sure whether it's by the other officers, the other town's guards, but all of the weapons that are usually stored here have been taken.
Yep.
There's a small collection of like stolen things that are still here in the evidence lockers.
Okay.
Like, there's wait a minute.
That's not
Hold
part
up.
3. I need part 1. Part 1. Part what? There. Fucking notes. I'm actually using an actual notepad like a detective. I don't know how they used to do it.
I was gonna have that encounter later on, but you got a fake card, so why not?
Oh. Well, was I supposed to find another Loxodon at my house?
No, it was gonna be him. It was gonna be
Oh.
him later on in the campaign.
Oh. Oops.
So, like, you guys find a small amount of gold, about 14 gold pieces, leather gloves, rabbit's foot, arcane ink. What you don't find, Ellerina, is the fulminating treatise that was here.
The dumb boy, I hate you. As I put the arcane ink in my pocket and the 14 gold pieces staring straight at him.
Gonna need it.
Yes, we are. We're gonna need this gold.
Alright.
So
Well,
we're gonna jump scenes here. And we're gonna go to the pub. Dread, Wingdings, Oliver, Amalia, and Evandira are all here at the pub. As you guys approach the literal last building you were in,
Ron just wrote, the goal is Oliver's. He dropped it from earlier, the 14th goal. Finders keepers.
Oh, that's funny.
I think he's seeing the stream because he's not on Discord, so.
Yeah, he's probably watching on YouTube.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
No.
But yeah.
So we instantly walk in and ask for a deck of cards.
So as you guys are walking up to the Cat's Call pub, you can see there are large holes in the wall, and the second story has crumbled down into the first. You can still enter through the door, the front doorway, but you're not sure what you're going to find here.
Now, I turn to Oliver Green. I'm just like, do you know Oliver Green? The opportunity.
Yes, that's...
The opportunity that you see in front of you. Do you know what they call this?
I think... No.
They call this cheap real estate. As I go to walk in.
I don't get the joke.
Was that a real estate agent? He was looking very pale. He needs to eat more. So, there are 5 different rooms that you guys can appropriate here. Where would you guys like to go?
Is there anyone in here?
Investigation checks.
I have to investigate to find someone? Okay.
Yep.
They must be hiding. So, investigation is a 2. So, here we go. Roll! 16 plus 2. 18.
So, as you guys enter the building, the interior walls seem to be the only thing holding up, and you can hear them creak overhead. As you enter the main bar area, you can see there are actually a couple mugs of beer that are untouched by the devastation around them. You can also hear the muffled cry of somebody, but you're not sure where from.
Investigations?
You can make an investigation check if you want. You just have to beat an 18.
Okay. Watch this shit.
Evandir is going to use the help action. You get advantage.
So the first one was a 17 and 18 minus 1, and the second one is also a 17.
Same thing. You find, a couple beers that seem miraculously untouched by the devastation around them. And you can hear the muffled cries of somebody from somewhere here in the inn, but they're getting just a little bit more faint.
Anybody else want to make a check? Because I'm just going for the alcohol now. I want to see if a skeleton can get drunk.
I'm gonna try to find who is crying.
I tell you what,
Like call out for them and be like, "Hello, are you okay?"
because of your healer background, I'll let you sub this investigation from medicine check. As you go full healer mode.
Found somebody hurt. Where are you? Let me help you. That's a 14.
A 14. You feel like you can hear the muffled cries, coming from the same room as you guys are in. But they keep getting just a little bit fainter each time. You feel like time's running out here.
Shit. You guys help me find this person. Can you?
Investigation or medicine checks, whichever is better.
Delumbo, can you like hot cold
not
sense?
Delumbo and Ellerina are not here.
You guys get in here! Like she's just gonna scream, just like, get in here! Somebody needs help!
Look, my highest stats that are even mildly useful for this would be perception and survival.
Listen, I would
I'll
love.
give you the survival check, Will. I'll give it to you as a survival check.
I want to
Oh,
go.
shit.
I want to go check how
Um,
much in danger this person really is.
A 5. It was almost a nat 20.
Your survival tells you you need to finish drinking this beer.
I keep drinking. By the way, the answer is no. A skeleton cannot get drunk. I'm immune to poison, and
Damn.
the poisoned condition.
Healing Word has a radius of 60 feet.
You have to
is
see the person.
Target that you can see.
Target you can see.
Son of a bitch.
My healing word echoes.
I'm gonna like tear this room apart, like just aggressively trying to find this person.
Okay, Ellerina, I know you really like remodeling, but this is not how you begin that kind of business. So settle down.
I'm not gonna settle down. Help me.
I'll give you another check. Give you another check.
I will come into the room and give her the help action. I will be like a supervisor.
Like a super-
What? I just got
For
these.
her credit, Evandira is going to leave the room you guys are in and go back to your guys' meeting place. And she's going to root around back there with Oliver Green.
I just-
rolling like shit. This is worse than what it was before.
I just got these nails done. You can't expect me to really retch around in this kind of trash, can you?
Get dirty, get in the mud like the rest of us. I say, like, halfway chugging this alcoholic
He's going to give you a
beverage.
bardic inspiration.
Yep, that's what Ron said. You got Bardic,
Yes.
Kelly.
God bless.
Get it.
D6? Or is it D8 now?
No, it's a d6.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 plus.
Okay, here we go. Dirty
1.
20.
You did it.
So as you guys are trying to track down this faint moaning, you actually look over the bar where Wingdings is drinking, and you can see just like the slightest puff of air come from under the rubble on the other side. As this moan happens, and kicking into gear, you jump over the bar and begin, like, sucking stones over your shoulder, narrowly missing your friends, as you begin to unbury the Tabaxi Queen. The Tabaxi named Queen. She is not a queen.
She is Baxi Queen.
She's the Tabaxi named Queen. So you, like, unbury her top half, and you can tell she's been injured greatly by this rubble collapsing on top of her.
Oh.
Friday nights go.
The
It's
soonest
cure
that I
wounds.
get to like touch her at all, immediately, like as soon as I can see her, healing word immediately.
Are you sure you don't want to use cure wounds? It's stronger.
It is stronger. I've got 2 slots left.
No, you gotta ask if they want life to continue. They could be missing their legs.
And you hear from the other room as Oliver says, I do feel someone is playing hide and seek.
Yeah, what if the Tabaxi Queen is also a dancing queen? So
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
She doesn't want
Dancing
to.
I'm here to help.
Queen.
Please do not resist.
Ron says, "Can I cast command and use the word heal?" What?
I saw
Wait,
that too.
Dread Zeppelin goes back out and looks for a record player to put those songs on.
You find a piano. The piano has a cannonball stuck in it.
Oh.
How many keys are on it, though?
They killed ABBA!
But yeah. So you cast Cure Wounds on Queen, and it seems to stabilize her, just enough that you feel that you can continue unburying her safely. Is anybody gonna help Amalia unbury her?
I'll help.
Fine. Dread will supervise.
Get your
Gotta
fucking
take a dodge
D12.
action, Alex, huh?
The what?
Anyway,
Remember-
you and the skeleton work to unbury this unconscious tabaxi.
Remember when you were bitching in the cave about how I wasn't healing you enough? I want you to imagine that is your future of never being healed ever again.
When did I complain
Don't
about
piss
that?
off your white mage.
I can heal myself.
At any rate, you guys unbury Queen. You get down from her upper torso to her lower torso, to her hips, to her legs, and then all of a sudden, one of her legs just stops being unburied. Like,
Okay.
it's
What?
not there.
Oh.
Oh!
Hold it.
Oh,
You jinxed it.
It's the arm. It's not me.
It was you entirely.
It's the fey creatures. So they follow me and they cause tricks. This is just...
So with your cure wounds, you've managed to stabilize this wound.
Okay.
It still needs tourniqueted, but you know your healing magic well enough to know there's not really a spell you could use to regrow her leg at this point.
That's okay. We have the technology. We can make you a better one.
No, we don't. We're not those people. I'm sorry.
Evandira and Oliver come back, and Evandira looks down at the tabaxi and goes, "Oh no. Hey, did anybody find Rouge?"
This is the only individual we found. And I do have questions, though, about how Tabaxi Dash now works with one leg.
That's
I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
search for the other leg.
Don't even look for
Roll extremely high.
Oh boy.
I'll let you use whatever skill you want.
Bet.
Roll extremely high.
Bet. I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration. D6.
Okay, a D6.
Do
Okay,
good. Do good.
Okay, let's go with survival because that seems to be the only thing.
Be a man.
that
Be a man.
Even possibly. Okay. So an 11 plus a D6.
God damn it, Will.
5, a 16.
As you finish unburying her, you start looking for the leg, and you find the bottom part of a boot with the foot still in it.
That could be
I found some of her leg.
that could be anybody's.
I
It's
like
definitely a tabaxi foot.
It's
Digitigrade and everything.
it's a cat people foot. I don't think we should be applying it now. Maybe find the rest of it because I mean, like, we don't want her walking around with a stumpy ass foot leg.
That'd be fucked up. You just like put it on the bottom of her knee. Like this tabaxi's 7 feet tall.
So what you're saying is you want to like put a piece of wood between the knee and the foot.
More or
But
less.
no. Well, that's what you find. You find a foot in a boot. It's not even the whole boot. It's just like the bottom part of the boot. Everything from like ankle down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm salvaging this situation. Maybe salvage the rest of what's actually attached to this poor tabaxi.
He said the rest of her
As
was
far as her
intact.
leg goes, it's splintered bone from the knee down.
Oof.
Like there's basically nothing. A couple shards of sharp bone where her knee should be.
Okay, next. Let's find this Rose individual.
Rouge.
I know, I pronounce it as Rose.
Well, you pronounce
Roll
it
high.
wrong.
Again, roll high.
Roll high.
Roll what?
What would you like to roll?
Are you letting me having anything?
Any skill you would like.
Perfect. I will pick
DC 30.
Persuasion. Come out,
Okay.
wherever you are. A 30?
A 30.
All right.
You need a 30.
I got as close as I think I possibly could. I got a 2 plus 6.
You say, come out
Yeah.
wherever you are. And then, like, you hear a bunch of rocks fall from the next room over. And Jared's like, oh shit, we were just standing there. Guys, I think we need to get out of here.
Okay, but
Probably.
is there a cash register?
There is not a cash register.
Where would they keep the money? I'm gonna go behind the bar and look for money.
What do you think Queen was trying to protect?
Oh my god, we need to dig further, guys. I'm jumping in the hole. I'm
Yes.
I'm jumping in the hole.
Okay, I'll give you one last investigation check here. Not quite so high.
Okay, investigation. Plus 2. Bro, do you want the good news or the dumb news?
Isn't it that one?
It's another. This time it's a 6 plus 2. It's still an 8. Like,
So as you start like flinging these stones around, a stone hits you in the head, and you look up as the ceiling's beginning to crack overhead,
I should have sent.
and like the smaller pieces of stone are falling through.
I should have sent the fairy to do this job. Fuck.
And
like the
Handira
fairy
is gonna lean forward and go, I strongly recommend we get the hell out of here.
I agree. This real estate sucks. I am not putting in a offer. I'd like to dust off my duster and walk out.
Okay.
Like the professional entrepreneur I am.
So as you guys leave, dragging behind you the injured, ruined body of Queen, the Cat's Call pub finally collapses from the center outwards, kicking up a large cloud of dust, as where you guys were standing just a few minutes earlier is now a collapsed rubble structure.
Oof.
Did we bring the tabaxi out, Queen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, good.
priorities.
We have them.
Be so sad. I only went there a couple of times, but seemed like a really nice place.
Yeah.
It used to be.
Used to be.
Hey! Look at who it is.
Hey. It's our boy.
Time to do the recap again.
I is back.
I just
What
like
is
to.
up?
Went big.
I just like to think that you were listening to this like in your ride, and you had it like going through their their speakers.
And I gave him the premise that we're famous.
Oh,
Hey,
So I will load the last two maps I've got planned here. I just have to find Delumbo's house.
What's left of it?
hey! Leave that alone.
Did anyone else happen to notice that no one was properly manning the bar?
Yes. Also, did you notice that the tabaxi was missing a leg?
Well, I'm pretty sure she couldn't got far without it.
oh yeah, no, she was stuck under some rubble.
Well, it all checks out.
Hey, Delumbo. Delumbo?
Okay.
Did
Who
Delumbo and
is
I
going where?
did Delumbo and I loot the elf bodies outside? Did they have anything on them, like guns?
No,
we have
those
any
seem
combat
to have been
enemies?
collected already.
Oh, okay, cool. I know you said the armor. I didn't think you would have said the outside too.
So,
I guess.
who is going to go to Delumbo's house? And who's going to go with Evandira to Evandira's house?
Delumbo's going to Delumbo's house.
Obviously.
I'm already with him, so
I'll go to Evandira's house. You know what? I've been to Delumbo's house enough times.
Yeah.
I would also like to go to Lumbo's house.
Hold on, everyone. I just thought of something. This place. And actually, everything looks very familiar. Have I been here before?
It is strange.
I don't know if you've been
This
anywhere.
town before.
Okay,
Hey.
so where's Oliver Green going? Is he following along with Wingdings to Delumbo's house?
I will
Or-
follow the majority.
Okay.
If I'm the deal breaker, then I become the majority.
I assume Amalia is going with Evandira.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Well, Amalia's going to go wherever she thinks there are going to be more like casualties or people that need help. Like if she can send Queen back to the ship with Evandira, so that way
We'll
she
come
can.
back to that in a moment.
Okay.
We'll come back to that in a moment because the
Okay.
end of this event is probably gonna make Ron happy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I'll say you follow your new best friend, Indira Holloway. And Oliver, you're the tiebreaker. Which way do you want to go?
You know what? I'll go with Evandira.
Okay.
If I can avoid Delumbo, that makes me feel less like I'm being, judged.
Okay. So Delumbo, Wingdings meets up with you and Elorina as you guys go to the ruins of your house. Your house wasn't always quite so fancy. I loaded the wrong house.
Oh.
That is a rather desolate looking house.
Hell, you didn't see that house. That's the wrong house.
That house looks like it's been hit by a cannon 9 times.
Excuse me, sir.
That house has indeed been hit by cannons 9 or 10 times.
The worst part is I don't see any moving people. That can't be cool.
Alright. This house. So you have a very large house.
Is this the same house? This looks like the same map. Or...
It is not. Oh, other map. That's Evandira's place.
Steve?
One of those cookie cutter houses. That's why it looks similar.
Ew, you live in a
Steven.
cookie cutter area?
Listen, it's
Ew,
what he can
Delumbo.
afford on his salary, okay?
Steven.
You know,
See ya.
I've once heard a fairy tale of someone living
Anyway.
in a cookie house.
I don't.
Steven is apparently AFK.
Oh, sorry.
The other map, that one. So you guys didn't see the map. You didn't see the map. No spoilers. Wonderful.
This is my house.
This is your house. You have what is effectively a small single-story mansion.
Bitch, you rich? Fucking rich and you taking my money?
He's a war hero.
Give me back my money. Give me back my money. I'm gonna start just going after his pockets. Give me
So
back my money.
as you guys enter, there is a large front dining room with a long bar. Technically, this is supposed to be an inn. I'm just using it as a house. There's a large front room with a bar and a refrigerator behind it. This house looks like it's about to collapse at any moment. Delumbo, as you arrive to your house, you can see it's in shambles. It's more or less two walls propping up the rest of the building. There's no way to get to the second story at this point. It's been obliterated.
That makes sense.
And the only thing is here on the ground floor. So as you enter the ruins of your house, it's dense and dusty, so bad that it would normally limit your vision to dim light equivalents.
Okay.
But one of the most amazing things is you can smell spilled beer. Like, you can tell your refrigerator's been broken and destroyed, and that a bunch of your beer has fallen out and shattered on the ground.
Well,
Additionally,
it was
as you guys search through this house, give me some investigation checks.
okay. I have advantage. Okay. Okay. Nat 20. What the fuck?
Son of a bitch!
Very nice.
You know what he
This is
finds?
absolute
You know what he
garbage.
finds? The beer's still good.
I got a picture because
Okay,
His house.
okay.
Of course,
You
it
know
would
what?
nat 20 on his house.
No,
Yeah.
I've got it for you. As you're going through the most important room in your house, your kitchen, you get to your fridge, like, you're kicking around all this debris and stuff, trying to find anything that's good. And as you get to your fridge, you look and see all the beer fallen, shattered on the ground. But inside the fridge, one single lone bottle of still ice cold Newcastle Brown. And a plate full of your wife's curry that she had left while she was on vacation. Pad Thai. Sorry. It was Pad Thai.
yeah.
Pad Thai while she was on vacation. Both of which are perfectly intact and perfectly clean.
Pristine condition.
Christine.
This might be the last meal you ever eat from your house.
Oh. Is there a table or anything? Like,
No, there's table, there's bar space. Like, you could sit down and eat.
okay.
This is a little too relevant with your
Oh,
Florida
I poured feelings into the shit that happened here from the hurricane. Like, I was like, oh, I got to see devastation from that, and I was like, I know how this feels now.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna have my beer and my pad thai. Like, you guys can look around. I'm just gonna eat this quickly. Well, maybe not quickly. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay, I'll go look around and run away.
I will take a peeky poo around. See if I
Do I
can't
know
find
if I
anything
have
else that's attached.
anything important they take? I don't think so. Like, it's just
Too late. Too late. You're eating your curry.
You're sitting down eating this plate of pad thai and drinking a beer, and like you're like, yeah, all the most important things here We're on the second floor. And then you think about it and you're like, but wait. My wedding album's down here.
The what?
The wedding album. When you got married to your wife just after the war.
Will a
Actually,
15 hit
somewhere
that?
here on this floor.
First one or the second one?
Will a 15 hit that?
Second. Give me your investigation check. Roll for it.
I did.
Oh, it was a 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Like,
Weird.
you're rooting through this destroyed building. Not only do you find the wedding album, you actually find one of the cannonballs that's been bent into a kind of oblong football shape from the impact.
Huh. That's a crazy shape for it to be in.
Is this a signal? Did you play football in the academy? Mr. DeLumbo.
He was the tight end.
Hey!
For one of those leather heads, yeah.
That's how I met Mrs. DeLumbo.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much left of your house at this point.
I'm just trying to figure out how do I get messages to Mrs. DeLumbo when she comes back from vacation to a refugee camp. I'm okay. I'm out in space hunting elves. She'll understand. She gets it. She was there during the war.
He gets it.
Yeah.
She knows.
I mean, she's gonna come back to your house, see it in ruins, and just be like, no. Kill them twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was in Fiji.
Yeah.
We're gonna say she took a vacation to Orborley.
Yeah, that's a good place. She goes there with her girlfriends all the, every 2 years.
Every solstice, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much left.
I really
to
don't
find.
know if they're married, but yeah, I don't really hang out with their husbands. One of them's kind of weird. One doesn't even drink beer. You can't trust a person like that.
No, the
Water?
is kind of rude to invite people to your house and not serve them drinks.
No, I do. He doesn't take them. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, that guy's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But is he like gluten free or something?
This is a fantasy setting. That makes no sense.
He was talking about a beer in a refrigerator. Like, tell me what makes sense.
Gluten? Like,
That sounds made up.
is that
I'm
like
an
gluten?
elephant man, and that sounds made up.
Yeah. I'm an elephant man living in a house. I got attacked by space cells, and what the hell is this gluten you're talking about? Is that like glue in a tin? What the heck? It's just dumb.
So, as you're sitting here eating your pad thai, drinking your beer, maybe you hand over one of the less destroyed beers to Wingdings to drink. You hear a massive, like, a thunderclap, like something being teleported, like when Crow showed up, but even louder this time, off in the distance.
Would I figure it out? Would I know the sound?
You would not know the sound of the spell.
Oh shit.
I put my alcohol into my armor, vendor style.
For safety reasons.
For later, yeah.
You
Can
can
you
take
just hold it up in your ribs?
Just right up in there.
you can take the rest of these broken ones if you want too. I mean, if I drink them, I feel like I'm going to swallow glass. And that won't be a problem for you, I don't think.
Yeah.
You can
I'll
take
go
the
for
rest. He just puts all the beer in his drink.
Just all up in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do?
Investigate.
Let's go.
So you guys,
Wait, did we find the album or no?
you did
Yeah,
find it.
found
I
it.
did.
All right.
I ain't find shit.
So So as you guys exit the building, you can see a large, like, pinkish purple portal in the sky. And now we're gonna cut over to Evandira and Evandira, Amalia, Dread, and Oliver at Evandira's house, which is also in ruin.
But is it a mansion?
It is not a mansion. This is a single-story structure. There is no second floor, and it's essentially just 3 rooms.
Is there a basement?
There's not even a basement.
So it's Florida.
She was basically a paid intern. Like, she's.
I mean, she's an intern that was embezzling.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys get back. You guys arrive at her place.
I can appreciate the hustle.
And you can see that entire walls are missing, and it looks like the ceiling of her house, the roof, is beginning to bend inwards. The whole house looks like a
There we go.
stack of cards.
Oh my god, your neighbor's house got obliterated.
But Evandira, to her credit, runs into her house. And it, like you think she would go to her bedroom, you think she would go to, like, maybe her kitchen or her room. No, she goes to her living room, throws over a table, takes a bookshelf out of the way, and lifts a few boards and tiles up from the floor, like tiles and then boards.
Secret
And
stash.
she pulls out a small chest that's maybe about two foot long and a foot wide, and like hucks it under one of her arms and is like, "Look, got what I need."
There's nothing else in here that you need.
There's no more money.
Well, there
You're
could be
welcome to look for anything you can find, but this is all I care about.
clothes, underwear, even.
I mean, I trust you. Like, if this is what you need.
If you find my underwear,
No,
don't.
I'm saying if you might need more.
She's like, gold.
Miss Evandira, I actually, as the former mayor's aide, I do actually have a good question for you.
Yeah.
You know, as the mayor himself, he actually gave me one extensive tour of his fabulous mansion, and, well, he didn't happen to show me where that secret stash spot might be. If he's actually not using anything similar to, like, what you just acquired, perhaps we could get our hands on it.
Snaps her fingers at you and is like, "That is a brilliant idea. Let's go pay a visit to Mayor's Mansion." If you guys want to search for anything, I'm sure there are maybe some intact clothes, some food. I didn't keep much other than this here, but realistically, I can get anything I need with what's in this chest.
I completely understand. As I look around, I do understand why everything is a little subpar in its current state.
Hey, you know what?
No.
Give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, shit.
Natural 3.
You hear
Plus 3.
you hear the baying of an animal that may or may not be a donkey.
What?
Your ass!
Hold on. Is Chester around here? Hold on. I need to go find Chester.
Who the hell is Chester?
He's an ass.
I want to see this ass.
Yeah, he's a real ass. And, well, he does his job well, and that's hauling shit around.
He hauls shit around, and he's an ass. I'd love to meet this individual.
Exactly that.
I walk a good couple feet behind Mr. Oliver Green and follow him.
I walk almost like sideways. That way I almost have an eye on Dread at all times. Just like I'm casually like walking further and further to like the left. That way I can see him with my eye.
I climb on top of the house.
Well,
Give me another perception, but more than just Oliver can make it this time.
okay, good. Because I once again rolled low. I got a 7 plus 3. TM.
I'll help you look. Help action. I got you, fam.
I still got a 10.
Son of a bitch.
I will use my heroic inspiration.
Go for it.
Oh, look, hey, I rolled an 18. Plus
Oh,
3.
gorgeous. I can work with an 18. So
It's 21
you're,
total.
you're trying to keep your eye on Dread at the same time. You're like listening for the braying of this ass, and you actually do find your ass. It takes you about 15 minutes, but your ass is actually here. He's just outside of town, just a little further down the road than Evantira's house is, and. Not only is your ass perfectly fine, unmolested even,
Your ass is unmolested.
it's
Thank
still
God, in a
it's
crisis.
attached to your little cart that you bought for it.
Buddy
But
Chester,
whoa.
you... But what?
But whoa, sadness. Your cart's empty.
Ah.
It's been peppered.
Ah, it is what it is. I'm sure the townsfolk people around here were poor enough where they needed it more.
And then a little bit later, Ellerina Wingdings and let me rephrase this. After you guys find your ass, you can hear the thunderclap of like a large teleportation go off. It reminds you of when Crow arrived, just bigger. And as you guys turn to look outside of any buildings, you can see a large portal open up in the sky as a castle floating through the sky begins to appear.
Oh my god.
Floating high above the city, you can see as it deploys several smaller jammers that begin to fly down into the city, and some people in plate armor get off and start like looking after the people. If anybody's injured outside of buildings, they rush up to them and apply healing hands.
It's like the National Guard. Okay.
No, Kelly,
As-
you don't remember.
I
You don't
would I
remember,
know
do
this
you?
ship?
You would
found the
know
one
this ship,
shot
Ellerina.
with Bogitis.
Ellerina would know
Yes.
this ship.
That's
And
the
I'm gonna
castle.
say, like, all of you guys rush together real quick. Like,
I missed this
rush
one
to
shot.
find each other. And you're all back in one group again.
Right.
As the Light of Frey has made its appearance in order to provide emergency medical aid to the town of Roxbury.
Oh. Did everyone find what they needed on their field trips?
Yes.
I take that as a yes.
Yes, I found
The one that
fantastic
you
new
guys
armor.
needed for your house?
We were actually on our way to the mayor's establishment for a personal tour of his private locations.
What were you
So
gonna
what?
steal?
That's
Oh.
like Grace and I need to question. I have some answers that might be needed.
Look, if we can find Mayor Gallagher, I'm gonna put my shoe up his ass. He teleported away when we needed help.
Yeah.
Is this the
I didn't
tabaxi?
even know he could do that.
Is this the tabaxi talking?
No, this is Evandira.
Oh, that would have
Well,
been
the
way
taxi
funnier.
is still out of
That would have been
commission.
way funnier, Caleb.
No, Tabaxi is receiving first aid
Yeah, and that would have
by
been funny if she said
a short dwarven man.
she had her loose shoe
Medium
up his
height
ass.
dwarven man, I guess.
A short dwarven man? What's a short dwarven?
Well, you know, a tall halfling. About that size.
Okay.
But you can see that this Tabaxi is being treated by a medium height, average height dwarf man in like pale brass colored armor.
Ooh, that guy looks rather important. Let's go talk to him and see what he might be up to. That clearly is of a
I
benefit
think
to
I
the
missed
area.
this one shot, so I'm out of the loop, actually.
So you guys are gonna go approach the first aid responders?
Sure.
What could go wrong?
I do believe a couple of my dear fellows here are of insistence of some first aid. We have one person that's near death, and I just look at Wingdings, and one person who's probably been dead, and I look at Dread. Oh yeah,
So-
and we also have a legless individual who's like actively dying.
Maybe attend to the one who's near death.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shot a couple times, but I'm used to it.
You're fine.
Yes.
You guys are talking to this dwarven man as he's like looking over the Tabaxi queen. As he's looking her over, he goes, yes. Well, one moment. Triage, of course. Regenerate.
You know regenerate?
Holy shit.
You know?
He used it, didn't he?
Dude, he just said that I've been dead for a long time.
He just said that. He didn't mean it. Actually, did you actually cast it?
He casts regenerate.
Oh my god.
And her leg just begins slowly healing. All of the wounds on her body begin to slowly close as minutes pass. Her leg is beginning to regrow.
I don't know if
Amalia's eyes are so big right now.
I don't know if it was
Weird
worth.
ways.
Yeah, so some of you are hurt. Crow said there was a mass casualty incident, and well, I haven't had much cause to move the light very fast.
No, none of
It's
us are
great
hurt.
practice for this is
I mean,
great practice for the cold.
I was shot a couple times.
None of us are even scratched. I am looking completely okay. As you
What's
can
your
see,
name?
all
Oh, I
my
was shot.
clothes are immaculate.
Once I stabbed this one.
He goes from each of you, and he like stops at Dread, and he's like, "Oh, you're one of them undead.
So is he.
You're not Iron Fang clan, are you?" I
What the
fucking hate the Iron Fang
fuck is the
clan.
Iron Fang? No, I belong to no clan.
Fucking good. I don't like the undead, but Crow said not to attack anybody. You're a thin fucking ice.
What's your name?
And he just goes from person to person to look over your wounds. He stops at like Wingdings and Jesus Christ, there are two undead here? Fucking Xenos are
He is
fucking
literally so much closer to death than I am.
Where's the second undead?
I think that
He's
that
talking
one
to
over
me.
there, though, is
He's
cursed by
presuming I am undead. He is also.
Yeah,
He said two undead. Where's the second one?
He's saying it's
You!
me.
You're the second one.
And you.
Since when?
Right?
Literally a skeleton.
This,
I never died.
no,
I
100.
can't be undead if I never died.
This one.
The claw,
This
he pulls out
100%.
his and
like,
wipes it with a cloth, so it's kind of like Mirror Sheen will, and he puts the mirror up to your face.
Yeah. Absolutely
Yeah,
haunting.
That's you.
So we have to see every day. Anyway, what's your name, sir?
I'm Torvin Rumpelgut.
Ah! And I go and hug him.
you know how. You know how I know you are a part
Very sweet of you.
of Crow's crew?
You know who this is? The legendary Torvin.
Because you guys are racist.
cares.
You're racist.
How am I racist? You just said that I'm undead. I am not
Sorry.
dead.
You're allowed to kill him if you want. I won't cry.
No, I was told not to kill anybody. Damn, I'm Dread.
Dread, you're a rapist.
Don't worry, I won't cry.
I am not a rape.
He,
What
like,
the
he,
fuck?
he pulls a whole chicken leg out of his pocket. And just like takes a bite out of the chicken leg, and then puts the whole chicken leg back in his pocket.
Pocket.
There is-
Yes, I imagine pocket meat goes pretty good this time of year.
There is massive accusations against me. Jesus Christ.
We arrested you for fondling sheep.
No, it was an allegation.
Which machine?
Those sheep didn't have the information I needed.
And so,
I think this young
Coming in the
gentleman is actually
hospital.
quite a stand-up man. I don't understand where all this bad nonsense come from. He's done no harm to anyone. Look at him. And I just stare at
after
him.
reviewing
I'm like,
your guys' wounds,
I mean, don't look at him for too long. There you go.
after reviewing
You
your
see
guys'
this notebook?
wounds, he like beckons over some more clerics, and he's like, "Now, you see, these people have less serious wounds, so I'm going to let my fellow clerics take care of you. Clerics of Frey, please, if you would, cure wounds these people. I'm going to go find more dying people. I'm sure you understand."
Sure, yeah. Okay, I don't need any help whatsoever.
As he kind of like totters off, and like you can see this dwarf just like pick up whole boulders and huck them aside.
Oh.
He's pretty strong.
Amalia is just like drooling with admiration of like, oh my god.
See, that's a cleric that heals.
And then after about an hour, these clerics have healed you guys up. If you've got any major wounds, they've bandaged them back closed. Elrina, they give you a lollipop.
Aww.
Damn right, suckers. I get one, and you.
And then one of the clerics is just like, that's a halfling, not a child. The other's like, oh fuck.
Okay, I dare you to take my lollipop. I dare you to take it from me.
You know, if you give us all a lollipop, you'll be fine.
You know what? You make a good point here. Everybody can have a lollipop. They give you each a lollipop.
I take one.
Oh, wait. Somebody took my lollipop as this has been bitten in half. Can I get another one, please?
One per customer.
Fucking Titans are mad cheap. They don't give me a tome. Now I don't get a lollipop.
But yeah, you can see the emergency forces of the Titans rendering first aid to anybody who's still alive here in town.
Ask if they've seen the mayor or anything like that.
Yes, right, to the mayor's house. We'll go investigate that place.
Have there been any police officers around, like from the jail?
You haven't seen any of the guard here.
Sweet.
The jail got hit like it was one of the main targets, so a
Yeah,
lot
but the
of
only
them
dead
might not be
people was
alive.
the captain and Detective Kane. So
Yep, that's correct.
So there are more than 2 cops.
Oh yeah, no, there's like 12 of you.
Yeah, so there should be some more around.
Yeah, but your headquarters got hit, homie.
Yeah, but there is only 2 dead cops there. Like,
Only 2 dead cops.
yeah,
I'd like to point out that there aren't as many survivors as you would think. A lot of people scattered to the forest before you left. And there are less than are here.
Just think, Columbo, you could be one of the
Like,
unfortunates.
even including the dead bodies.
You could have been one of the unfortunates that might have been abducted and hauled away. Instead, you got out of this town.
You know what that means? We're your crimes detective.
you broke up. I didn't hear that.
That means we're your good luck charms detective.
Yeah. Oh God. That's cute, sweetheart, and you just don't talk to me. Like,
In the meantime, I'm gonna kind of like get close to Evandir and kind of whisper. It's like, does the mayor have any real big stash points that we could find?
I mean, you'd have to, right?
Somewhere.
You saw the parties he threw. Also, your voice sounds weird. What the?
Yeah, some boxes somewhere under a hole or something with some coin, some good coin.
He'd have to. There's no way he wasn't also embezzling money.
I mean, right? He had so many secrets, could teleport away.
I didn't even know he could use magic scrolls and stuff.
Oh,
At any rate, like
time
you
is of
guys
the essence.
finally
You
arrived
can
to his
teleport
mansion.
back.
You guys finally arrive to his mansion. And you can see the mansion has also been pretty hard hit, but it was one of the buildings that wasn't hit in the initial strike. So this had to have happened after you left.
So it got raided after.
As you guys actually make it up to the property line, the fence that would normally keep the riffraff out has been blown off its hinges, and there's like molten slag on the ground.
Well, looks like they might have been here. Might
Detective,
have had
what do you think might have caused this nonsense?
Would I know? Or have an idea? Caleb? From war stuff?
For more stuff.
I'm gonna give you the history check at advantage.
Okay. I do watch History Channel when I am home.
You wouldn't necessarily know how they did it, but you'd have an idea of like what could have done.
Okay, it's a 15.
You can imagine that a mage with a pretty powerful fireball or sunbeam could melt through this gate like this. You're not sure which spell it was, but it used an incredible amount of radiant or heat damage to blow these gates off the hinges and partially melt at the same time.
Well, go to canon because that'd be obvious. Must be something really hot, like some sort of fire spell or beam. Who knows? But clearly they want to get in.
You don't
I
think
think
they're still
someone-
around, do you?
I doubt it. We've been gone for too long. I'm pretty sure they would have gotten what they wanted by now and left.
I just stare at you with like this. You can just see the cogs in my head just turning for like trying to process like, am I gonna get paid from this or not? Okay, yeah, well, I think it still serves us a good idea to look around.
I do.
And then I'm going to summon into existence out of thin air a wand of secrets. I swear I have one in my inventory. I just landed there somehow. I don't know.
Just happen to have it.
Someone put it there, and I mean, it's on there.
And that's one of the things that we found in the ship, wasn't it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
There's no wand of secrets. But I will look around.
Okay, so there are 3 different rooms you guys can look through to find information or stuff. How do you guys want to split up your party? 3 different rooms. Bedroom. Who wants to go with Oliver Green to the bedrooms?
And that's not a double entendre.
Definitely.
Is there a basement in this one?
There is, in fact, a basement.
I'll go to the basement.
Is there a
as well?
Is there a library? I'll go to it. Or a book room.
Amalia's going to the basement as well.
Is there like a
Yeah, just in case the basement is like unsteady or ready to collapse or something.
Is it not a library, like a study where like he'd do like paperwork and stuff, or like
that's what it is. It's effectively his office.
Yeah, the office. Yeah, that's me where I'm going.
So you and Ellerina are going to the office. Wingdings.
You know what? I feel like you're just keeping tabs on me now.
Evander is going to go with Oliver.
You're going. You think way too much like Detective or like me.
Where does Wingdings want to go?
Basement.
Basement. Gotcha. Okay.
Awesome.
So as you guys divvy it up, we're going to start with Ellerina and Delumbo. As you guys are in the office, give me investigation checks. Why is Private
gonna-
Pale here?
I'm just gonna use my heroic inspiration. Screw it.
I got an 18.
Dirty 20.
Oh wait, did we take a short rest during
Yes.
that hour?
Oh, we
So
did?
actually, then I get to
Crap.
use my feature during that as well, and I will
Ever.
give 2 people heroic inspiration. I will have pulled out my one loot. It's like, well, you know, I could always have helped these wounded foes heal their soul, and I'll play a little song as a
Okay.
cast heroic
I don't
inspiration.
know why I pulled out. I don't know why. I
Columbo,
pulled that
do you
there,
have it?
but-
What?
Heroic inspiration.
I don't know. Am I close enough? Or did you do that before?
It's called just inspiration. It's
But I was trying as a bard differentiate.
no.
Yeah, heroic inspiration versus bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
I have heroic inspiration.
Okay, who doesn't?
I just used mine and I just got it today.
I don't have
Well, I
heroic
wouldn't have been able to give it to you. Okay, so I would have been able to give one to Wingdings. And then Dread, do you have heroic inspiration?
Heroic?
He already
Yeah.
He already used it. I
Okay,
think
so then I
last
wouldn't have been able to
session.
use. Oh well, then if you used it last session, then I would have been
Yeah.
able to. Okay, so then yes, if you didn't have it, now you do.
And heroic
Okay.
inspiration is different. How?
So
forever.
bardic inspiration is like a d6. Heroic inspiration is advantage on any attack roll, skill check, or saving throw that you want.
Bet.
D20 essentially.
Thank you.
And it
Hey,
stays
well,
there forever.
it's not technically advantage. You just get to roll another d20 and take the result.
Ain't nothing gonna scare me in this basement.
So dirty 20.
So between you and Delumbo, you guys are rifing through the paperwork here and the books. You find lots of standard ink, lots of standard blank books, but there's a lot of bookkeeping here. And specifically, you can find some records that might indicate payments to a mercenary group
Oh shit!
and payments to something called the Ice Cream Company.
Oh,
And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You could buy an airship with this much money.
Hey, the Lumbo. This guy owns some shady stuff. Your precious Maya.
He was never precious. Don't worry about that.
Well, I'm gonna keep this work here. I put all I put the information in my little bag. Who knows? We might need some blackmail later.
You know what? I think it might be it. I must find him. Also, if he has mercenaries, I don't want to say maybe he planned the attack.
Well, because we have suspect number 1.
He has
Ooh.
enough
I feel
money.
like a detective.
Mhm.
I should get a gun.
Well, I think we actually picked up plenty of laser pistols from the last one, so you probably get you one.
Nice. I'll be a detective until we capture this guy. Anyway, and the map is just like we're in the storage room. I'll take some fish.
Take some fish.
Look at all these peanuts. I need some peanuts.
So
Banana?
jumping over to Oliver Green and Evan Dira, you guys are in his bedroom.
I mean, if he was gonna hide something kind of scandalous or valuable, I would hope he'd be hiding it somewhere here. I doubt it'd be something cliche as under the mattress, but might as well give it a look.
He's like, I always hid my stuff like in my dining room underneath floorboards. That's where I would start, but these are flagstones. There's no way you're prying one of these suckers up.
Nope, but if one's already there, I mean, we might be able to lift it. And I'm just gonna actually feel around and see if any of them sound like there's a hollow spot.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Woo, okay. It's gonna be important. It's gonna be now. And a natural 2.
Gorgeous,
Go.
beautiful. Evan
plus
used a
2.
help action to give you advantage.
Perfect. I mean, if I was going to improve, might as well double it to a 4.
You guys are turning this particular room over more or less to no avail. It seems like he had some questionable stuff here, some weird sex things here. Like, you kind of question what he was doing here. Like, it's like, why is it that big? Why does he have a 55-gallon drum of lube?
Oh, we're at Diddy's place.
Part of me feels like I shouldn't put my hand in so many different places. Yeah.
Evan Derek just looks at you and is like, I'm burning this building down when we leave.
Prestidigitation. All over me. It never comes off. I feel like
Me next.
Yep. And I just keep casting it for the next minute. We're both just clean, sparkling, immaculate.
Unfortunate. I feel bad. I want to give you something, but like a 6.
Hey, no. That is what it is. That is what it is. We're good. We spent however long we spent, and we couldn't
Like
find
10 minutes turning this room over. Dread, Amalia, and Wingdings. You guys are in the basement.
Yes.
And the first thing you guys are going to notice is an unconscious and bleeding out Private Pale.
Oh, does anyone have cure wounds? Because I do.
What did we find?
I'm upstairs though.
Private
cure
Pale.
wounds.
One of the privates. One of the
I have
county guard.
I have your cure wounds. But convince me why.
So, as he says that, I just cure wounds him.
You just do it yourself.
I just do it myself.
Wow.
So as you stabilize Private Pale, it seems like he was stabbed with a longsword, but this wound might not be totally fatal now that you've kind of stabilized his condition. But he's still unconscious.
That's kind of rad, actually. He's gonna show that to, like, a woman he meets at the bar. That's
Absolutely.
That's gonna be a great story.
Absolutely getting some.
Undebatable. But cool. Neat, though. It'll be neat. And
At the very
you
least,
said he's, like, impaled by it?
Not impaled, but like he was stabbed by it. It didn't go all the way through it.
So it's still in him?
It's not still in him.
Then how do we know it was a blade?
It's a blade-type wound.
Like,
it is the shape of a sword tip.
Oh. I'm gonna find
Blade.
out a little bit by having a little taste test.
Stabity wound.
I'm just gonna dip my finger in the little wound and yeah, tastes like iron, steel. Yeah, steel definitely did this.
It tastes like half-elf blood.
Quit tasting the man.
But yeah, you guys have the body of an unconscious Private Pale.
That's all that's in the basement?
That seems to be what was here.
It's a good thing
It seems
he's
like a
unconscious.
fight happened down here.
A duel, if you will.
Look, if you two wake him up when he's unconscious and you're both looking undead as fuck, tasting him, just prepare for a fight.
I'm downstairs with him. I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds him.
We already did that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then
He's in stable condition.
And I
Okay.
taste
He's not
tested his
gonna
blood.
bleed out.
Okay.
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 Can you help me bring him upstairs instead of tasting this man?
I'm wondering if I can absorb his memories. Hold on.
And see who he was fighting?
That would be cool.
Why he was down here?
Maybe quit getting taste tests here.
As I dip my finger in a little again.
One more taste.
Yeah.
It's like, look, man, it's not like leftover food on the counter. You can't just keep doing this.
I can't put that blood back into him, okay? Why waste it?
I envision like finger in hole.
Oh, I'm like dipping a chip.
Yeah.
Oh, just. Oh, okay, fine. If we must. Okay.
But I'm not there, so I'm sorry.
No, it's still funny. Okay, let's drag his ass back up the stairs. I shall supervise.
Get your dirty hands on this man,
I did already.
you
Now,
coward.
oh God, this
Time to do some work.
This manual labor stuff is just so tiring. I gotta
Yes,
I
it
gotta
is.
pick him up from the legs, and I'm just like, oh.
Not like you can sleep.
I like
do you?
I like to close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just see darkness.
Not sure I believe you.
I just see darkness for hours.
So what are you guys doing?
Dragging a body up the stairs. If Wingding says one more weird thing, I'm dropping him.
So you guys drag the body upstairs. I'm trying to make in my notes who found what and the exact information.
Hey, Dalumbo, if you guys were looking for some kind of stashed away treasure or something, this individual might know.
Belumbo, as he brings Private Pale to you, you recognize Private Pale. This is one of the newest additions to the force, and a general idiot. This kid's a moron.
He has been stabbed. I can confirm.
Hey, but he's okay now? I mean, like...
I don't know.
You can tell he's injured, but he'll recover.
Well, we gotta keep him up and safe. You didn't find anything else down there?
I found that he had been stabbed.
Okay.
I found the wound.
You didn't... No, I mean, like, aside from him, you didn't look anywhere else? Nothing was down there?
No, God didn't let me find anything else while I was down there.
I feel like I have to investigate every place this myself.
We found...
You want to spend the extra time?
We found this
Building's
individual.
not falling down.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna check. Don't eat him.
You think I'm some kind of vicious monster?
What's over here?
You use forearms for
It's like a foyer. It's like a meeting room.
If you want a notepad, you could have asked me. Well, I had a bunch, but they're all in my goddamn house that's not around anymore.
like an inside garden.
Are you going to offer me one, Mr. Dalumbo? Because I still have that notepad on me.
I just told you there are no more notepads. I'm sorry. Like, you need to listen. Like, this is obvious. That's why I had to double check your stuff.
Okay. As I go to, I'm gonna look over this individual, and see if he has anything weird on him.
I mean, other than the now closed stab wound, it's kind of like scarred over.
He's got too much blood in him.
He's missing a lot of blood.
What's
he doesn't have any of his weapons on him either.
That's really weird. What's a little bit more missing blood? I'm gonna poke that little wound again, and
I knew it.
It's scarred over. So you're just stabbing him with a fingernail.
Ever so lightly.
Ever so gently.
Everyone else is watching this?
But yeah, you guys all meet up. What do you want to discuss?
I think your friend will live, Mr. Palumbo.
He will. You stop trying to poke his face.
Honestly, that is fair. I will stop.
I'm sure he's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Wingdings. So you checked everything down there?
Well, we found him.
That's it?
We didn't really check beyond him.
See, he keeps asking the question like he's expecting us to find something else.
Well, I don't know. People hide stuff in their basements.
I mean,
Like,
Avenger's like, well, we found stuff in the bedroom, but
Like what?
I want to go
There
back
was
in
nothing
there.
of any value. Actually, less than value. If you guys want to give it a look over, that's up to you.
Negative value.
Neg-
It's gonna cost me money to forget that.
I'd love to take a look at what it was.
Perfect.
do that. I gotta check the cellar one more time.
And I'm gonna go to the
Okay.
bedroom.
We got our paperwork as well. The good chance that this guy the mayor has been hiring mercenaries, some ice cream company, and enough money to buy a ship or something like that.
a ship.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you investigate the basement, Columbo, you find signs of a fight between about 3 or 4 individuals. One of them's incredibly heavy set. Beyond that, you don't find anything else other than, maybe some expired food, some rations, jugs and crates of water, just general household supplies. And Dread in the bedroom, give me an investigation check.
That one rolled off the table. God, come on! I'm not rolling over a 10 tonight. It's a 6 plus 2 again.
Oh god.
Again.
You find sex stuff.
Amateur hour.
Miscellaneous marital aids, we'll call them. And a 55-gallon drum of lube.
I just look in. Did you put your hand in it too?
No. This is...
You put your hand in it. That's okay. And I walk out.
You do not offer to prestidigitation him.
God damn it, he got me with last word. How can I ever go against that? Oh. And I'm going to 55 gallon. Has it been cracked? Is there any missing?
Oh yeah, there's like a pump top on it.
Oh,
like
God.
you know the ketchup dispensers at like a fast food restaurant, like that.
Stop.
And they just go every time you use them.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you gonna do, Alex?
Miscellaneous sex objects.
Can I go back in there? It's like, okay. And actually give him the help action so he
Yes.
can command me roll.
Yes.
Oh,
You know what? Here, I'll tell you what. I already checked this, and do not touch this. This is what I was talking about.
Okay. So I'm rolling again. An
Yeah.
11 plus 2, a 13. This is the first above 10.
Okay, so this will actually get you some amount of loot.
Perfect.
You got a 10 up. You guys find like a small wallet with 50 gold pieces in it.
Oh, that's right.
Additionally,
You just had to hurt me in this
These are
specific
not-
way, huh?
these are not standard Vinyllion gold pieces. Like, these aren't from this planet.
Oh.
Each of these has Elvish writing on them. And in the center is a painted red symbol.
I'd like to offer half of it to Oliver Green.
You found my wallet. I thank you.
You're welcome.
It just really sucks that Oliver rolled so low.
And I'm just looking at it, it's like, wait, is this fake money?
Like you give the bite test and it's definitely real gold.
The little red emblem in the middle. It reminds me of something. I can't quite think of it right now, though. I feel like I've been to so many places, and something. It will come up, Oliver Green. And I'm sure that it will bite us in the ass when it does, but... I heard Mr. Delumbo talking about some kind of ice cream company as we were stumbling our way into this villa of a room. This deviancy that they were performing in here. Straight amateur shit.
Ice cream company? What kind of ice cream company are we talking about?
I don't know.
Wait. I was here before.
You were in this room?
Yeah, I think.
You did not. And I look at the jug. The 55-gallon pail. You didn't, did you? You wouldn't,
What?
would you?
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm gonna dab up Oliver Green and walk out.
Does anybody else want to try and investigate anything else?
And I
What
turn
room am I in?
as I leave the room. I'm like, by the way, Oliver Green, we found nothing
I came
here.
over here.
There's nothing of note in that area.
Okay. If there's
The
nothing
three
to
areas,
investigate-
the three areas that I have actual loot tables for are the study, the cellar, and the bedroom.
And there's nothing magical in any of these places.
No, not inherently magical. It's information gathering.
Okay, well, I'll say no sign of the mayor. And I just cast minor illusion. A picture, like an actual standing model of the mayor in the corner. Wait, there he is.
No. Well, anyway, the mayor seems to be into some shady business.
Yeah, he keeps a 55-gallon bottle of lube.
Oh no, it's not this. It's about all this millions of gold that he has in ice cream company and mercenaries ish.
And she goes, Ethandira kind of looks at you and goes, "Did you say the ice cream company?"
Yes, ice cream. I mean, take out the papers here.
I could go for some ice cream.
No, it's not even the ice cream. It's the amount of money.
Like,
Look,
who
look,
pays
look.
24,000 gold pieces?
Oliver
to an
just
ice
chokes
cream
when he
company?
hears that amount. Yeah. What? 24,000?
15,000 gold pieces for contract single target workers? Why would he even keep these receipts? I never saw these.
Blackmail? I don't know. Actually, it's kind of dumb.
Actually,
Oh,
and
wait,
then I just
well-
kind of like casually try and sleight of hand, or if I have to, just take the receipts. I think I'll keep onto these for safekeeping.
No.
She'll
Stop
pass
it.
those,
Yeah. And
she'll
I hit
pass
him.
those
Give
over.
them back.
Yeah, we're all here. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, get them back.
What
I
are you
mean,
doing?
I'll hold. We all know where they're at, and they'll be safe in my pocket.
They will be safe.
Yeah, man, you want more after the 200 gold pieces we gave you?
I just look at you. It could be real safe in my pocket.
I doubt it.
Give me that. If anybody's gonna blackmail somebody, it's gonna be me.
And I just I just stare them over as much as I just try and cop as much of a look as possible. Is there any signatures at the bottom of that?
Anyways, your mayor was a bad mayor.
Oh,
Well, probably about average.
The ice cream company, does this mean anything to you? Anybody
I mean-
in the area who would go by that pseudonym or
Not here, but I've heard stories about the ice cream company in Brampigia. Like, they're some bad people.
Like a gang?
Like government organization that just disappears people.
Wait,
do you think he was paying them to stay away or he was paying them to disappear people?
I mean, the payments listed on those receipts, it's $24K for transportation, $15K for single-use workers.
Ah,
It's because they
sex,
need
prostitution, and drugs. The
Oh,
trifecta.
Wait. So this wasn't for the mass transport of dairy goods that are frozen?
I mean, you could call them dairy. Anyway, we should probably check back in with Regan and burn this building to the ground if we can.
Ooh, I could do that.
Wow,
Firebolt!
building to the ground.
Firebolt! Firebolt! Firebolt!
Let's get out of here before we're part of the flame.
Can we
Just imagine Stitch when he first landed on Earth.
Can we shoot the 55-gallon jug of lube? Won't that catch right on fire?
I'm already
It's
shooting.
probably flame retardant.
Shit!
Don't ask me how I know.
I'm already shooting, man. I'm blasting. This house is down.
He read the Wemyss label on it.
Firebolt is the crap out of this house.
So, as you guys leave the mayor's estate, setting it on fire as you leave, per Evandira's wants, you can see that the last of these shuttles has been ferried back up to the Light of Frey, and it seems like no more of them are coming down. The four shuttles that are attached to the Light of Frey stop moving. And you can see off in the distance a figure roughly the right size to be Crow fly back up to it. And as you guys make your way back to the Lance, you guys climb all the way up the rope ladder to meet with Regan and Seraphina, Vexa, and Tali, who's back aboard.
Where's the ass?
Just there.
It'd probably still be like on the ground, but it'd be with you guys.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys grabbed the 50 days worth of rations out of the mansion.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell.
Before you burn it down.
Definitely grabbing
Yes,
that water.
yes, we did that.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely
Maybe.
did that.
Oliver doesn't remember that part, he swears.
Alzheimer's, okay. So, I
But yeah,
remember.
you guys climb back aboard the Lance. You get the Lance to help, you get Regan and the crew to help you load the ass and the cart up too, with some winches and pulleys.
Careful with that ass, he's a survivor.
And yeah, what are you guys going to talk with Regan about?
Okay, so what's this contract about?
Yes.
And I'm in.
Not much else you can do here.
Contract.
We scroll down. So as you guys ask Regan that, she kind of looks over to Seraphina and gives Seraphina a nod.
Then I do a
Seraphina
nod.
goes. Seraphina says, "Well, if we're all being honest and upfront, I am not merely a member of this crew. Technically speaking, I'm the client. My name is Seraphina Silverstar.
So it's your fault the detective
And-
lost us his food.
Yes. By technicality, I suppose they attacked because I was here.
Well, I commend you for fessing up to whatever involvement you might be in.
Cool.
Well, hopefully there's a compensation because I hurt I broke my nails, my toes hurt.
Ignore the child.
So were they coming after you because you're a threat?
They're coming after me because I am Princess Seraphina Silverstar,
I broke my
eldest
arm.
child and rightful ruler of the Crimson Dawn dynasty.
Oh.
So who would want you dead then? Your successor, or are they staging a coup?
My brother. And spot on the mark, staging a coup.
Ooh.
They
Let's take one back.
desperately need something I have in my possession in order to overthrow the rightful possession of power and steal the kingdom from under me.
Us.
My brother had sent assassins after me, and I managed to escape using my powers as a planeswalker. However, the problem is that I've never been to this plane before, so I have no idea how to get back home.
Could ask Lady Crow, but you guys have some beef.
I don't. It would appear Regan does, though from what she's told me, I can hardly blame her.
What kind of beef did she tell you?
Regan's the one who replies to this, and she says, "Well, last time I ran into the Titans, we got into a fight, and I may or may not have shot that pretty little purple tiefling with a cannon.
I mean,
And then she may or may not have sunk 10 airships in a matter of a few minutes, and I ran for my fucking life."
listen, friends shoot each other for a cannon here and there.
No, that is definitely a thing friends do not do.
You've got the wrong friends.
I feel like you've got the wrong friends if your friends have shot you with or out of a cannon.
I vote against shooting each other with cannons.
See?
That's the most reasonable thing I've ever heard you say.
We're shooting all of us.
I don't know how to take that.
So Seraphina says, at any rate, the deal of it is that I've contracted Regan to get me back to my allies in my home kingdom and help stop my brother's coup.
And now
Technically
we're enlisted
speaking-
to help you as well.
Technically speaking, I cannot pay you all up front and immediately. But should you side with me, I can promise you a large amount of resources.
Like,
Regan's informed me that your price per head is 1,000 gold pieces.
As of right now.
I would also accept a small parcel of land that might be able to build a nice little home on.
You know,
Unfortunately for me, land is something preciously small my people have. That is a That is a boon I cannot unfortunately grant you.
What about free tickets to the local inn so I may visit the establishment?
If you can help me overthrow my brother, you can stay rent-free in the palace as long as you would like.
Sold.
I'm in. I always wanted to be a princess.
Question though. There wouldn't be an issue if certain secrets that we might harbor come up later on. That has no effect to the overall plot.
I don't expect honesty in its entirety from you. I merely expect that we are all fighting for the same thing.
Enough
You should
talking.
know
Let's go
what
kill
my
your
brother
brother.
intends to do.
Wait, are we killing her brother?
She starts explaining her history and the history of her people. Her great-grandfather had established the dynasty nearly 28,000 years earlier. But when he tried to expand into this sphere, the Samsaran sphere, the Aesir gods and their exarchs repulsed his fleet and killed them and one of his sons. The survivors of this incident limped back home in order to in order to fight another day, with her father being one of them. The surviving son rebuilt their fleet and clashed with Githyanki, but the clash ended up destroying their home star, Evantis. The shards of power were scattered into the astral plane, while their wild sphere went dark. The elves retreated into the astral plane, and neither the Githyanki or the Crimson Dawn had the numbers to really fight further. They fled their original position and drug a shard of their shattered sun with them, now hidden from the eyes of those who would seek them. Now, eons later, her brother, Sylvanas Silverstar, seeks to restore the lost glory of their empire and reclaim the Samsaran sphere as his new imperial home. Unfortunately for him, the right of succession isn't his to wield, so he can't use the Star Shard or any of their most powerful artifacts from that long ago. Unfortunately, Serafina does have what he needs, and has precious few allies to boot. If he gets a hold of her, he'll finish his usurpation and begin his assault on the Samsaran sphere by attacking the Shattered Reef and violating.
Well, I have to admit, it is an honor to serve your majesty, to help you resolve this conflict in whatever way you see fit, and I offer my services as one last benefit, as you could say, because you're so generous with your room in the palace should we succeed. I could be your... Just say the word at any time, and I could be your... And I just cast Disguise Self and turn into her, and in her voice say, your life model decoy.
Hey.
Whoa.
That is a neat trick. That is a neat trick indeed.
That is quite good. I have to admit.
And Evantir is just looking at you and goes, "Oh."
Hey, Oliver.
So
fix your
that's
mustache.
how you impersonated the mayor.
Mustache. Fix your mustache.
And at any time, you just say the secret word, whichever you wish it to be, and I will gladly substitute myself for you in a situation to prevent you from being kidnapped or harmed. For an extra fee.
Should we ever run into my brother? Don't even hesitate. Do that exactly.
And then I just turn back to Oliver and be like, okay, yes. That quite easily.
No, your brother alive or unalive? If we see
I
him.
prefer not to kill my brother, but I don't see any other way out of it.
Okay, perfect. That's the only option, guys. Kill the brother.
That's not what she said.
What? She said there's no other way.
Some circumstance.
Read between the lines.
Look, they're already trying to invade stuff. They invade my
They
town.
try to kill our great detective here.
I know. That's what I was with.
Me?
Yeah, you too. But either I don't know if the mayor is possibly has something to do with this. I just wanted me out of the picture, or if there's something else going on. But I've never been.
I
to the
mean,
Reef.
probably the
What?
mayor. Why not take out the hero of the town?
So,
Out.
I just did regular, stuff, street stuff.
Anyway, enough about you.
Look, they blew up my house. I was targeted. Well, miss, when you own property and someone blows it up with a cannon, you'll understand.
Okay, if it's you, Captain Regan, I'm gonna look around the ship and see if there's anything that I can fix or upgrade.
Well, I doubt you can upgrade anything, but if you want to fix up any holes or damage, I'm sure we've got enough scrap to do that.
Yep. Well,
In the meantime, we should head back up to the reef and regroup. Got to get a hold of Garth and see if he's got any updates on, well, the task I put him to.
Okay, well, that sounds like a grand plan, but I do have one actual proper question. Where can I find some of that grub we stashed away?
Oh, yeah, right over here. So, as you guys go to make yourself some food and rest up, Tali goes down below decks to have Talia and Riven take the ship back up to the Shattered Reef, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session. As you guys leave the planet and start heading towards Ellerena's homeworld, the Shattered Reef. You guys are going to be landing in the not town, but the region of Blackrock, and I will post a picture if Discord would let me.
now that everybody has done a recap, just give us a number, roll a 1d6, and that person goes.
Yeah.
Make it random now.
Who hasn't?
Everybody has
has
done
now.
it. All 6 of us have done it.
Are you gonna be here next Friday?
Why wouldn't I?
No, I meant Connor.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm back from the cottage and all that.
Okay.
From outer space.
Well, I will charge you with the next recap.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
there
He
we
didn't
go.
do it random. He just said you doing it.
He's the last one.
I thought he already did it.
I didn't do one yet.
I thought he did one.
I don't.
He
think
said he didn't, so I'll trust him.
Yes,
I,
Steven.
didn't-
you
I
got-
thought you were the. Yeah, I thought Connor was the last one, but maybe I'm not
Was-
remembering.
No, we just
Somebody told
conned
me I
Steven
was-
into it. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I
now.
just
put my
didn't-
best
I was on
writing into
vacation.
that,
I
too.
don't want to write anything.
You did a wonderful job.
I'm gonna write about all of you in my diary. Bastards.
Nah.
Captain's
Yeah,
dog.
to it.
October 19th.